Alright, is it working? We're not broken, are we?
Maybe. It might be working.
Testing, testing.
Someone
One,
make
two,
sure.
three.
I've got to turn the soundboard off!
Got you again.
God damn it. I really gotta remember.
Maybe you should set up a hotkey for that or something.
I really should, honestly.
Yeah, it's working.
So we can be heard.
Yep, because I'm hearing the hey.
Hey, listen.
Hey. Oh God.
Alright, now that it's out of our systems, we can move on now. So, last we left off, we continued our romp through Berez. You guys had found, you guys helped Irina tackle some of her past lives and come to terms with that reality, and she has regained several memories from those past lives and has become empowered through that. In addition, you guys were able to locate the next Fane site, and after a fight with a familiar face, you now find yourselves in front of the Fane with trying to figure out how to reconsecrate it.
Oh, right. Yeah. We found something at the end of the last session. I genuinely don't fucking remember.
I will reread that once more. So in the center of the site here, in the center of the site here was a reliquary that had an ancient stone box fitted with a weighty stone lid, and then after opening it, you found inside a shuttle.
Okay.
A shuttle is something that you kind of like wrap string around when you're getting ready to weave stuff.
Right, you have to make the Weaver a new pair of socks. That's how you're gonna start the ritual.
And since Arthur was standing here in front of the most northernmost men here, I can reread what's on that once more. Carved into the stone surface of this moss-covered menhir is the graven image of a cross-legged woman with 6 arms, 3 on either side. 6 ancient runes are carved into the stone above her head, each rune forming a vertex of a 3-pointed star. On the left side, the woman's lowest arm holds a carving of a mortar holding a flower with 3 triangular petals and a pair of leafy frowns on either side. The middle arm holds a pestle appearing to match the mortar's contents. The fingers of the upper arm are pressed against the woman's face, just beneath her eyes. On the right side, the woman's lowest arm clasps a thread between 2 fingers, a spider hanging from the end. The middle arm holds a weaver's spindle wound with thread. A carved line of thread connects the spindle to a weaver's shuttle, which the woman holds aloft with her upper arm, nearly touching one of the runes overhead. The carved line of thread continues from the shuttle to the end of the nearest rune. And I will also copy-paste that so you guys can have that in the Discord in case you need to review it.
Thank you.
Anyone looking closely at the engraving does recognize that the flowers that are depicted in the engraving are the same. Looks very similar to the flowers that are scattered around and within the circle.
I got nothing.
We figured this out last session. We just have to refigure it out now because we've forgotten.
Anyone want to go check the recording?
Sorry, check the recording for what?
The solution we figured out? Shut up, phone.
From what I recall, you did not find the solution to this yet.
We thought we did.
You did also acquire you also have a spindle that you also acquired when you killed Bobble the Saga as well.
I'm pretty sure what we
I remember
figured out was
taking
Ed.
thread out of my neck to
What, why-
thread to. I remember taking thread out of my neck to thread the spindle.
Well, that's the thing. We figured out last time that you needed to weave something using the spindle and stuff. The question is, now we figure out what you need to weave. And then you'll sit there and you'll do your weaving while we protect you from whatever spooky shit's gonna show up and try to fight us.
From the vertex of a three-pointed star. I have no idea what the fuck that looks like.
You don't really know what it's doing.
Also, three-pointed star? That's a fucking triangle.
No, it's not. It's a thing.
No, I can see like a. Hold on.
Like, if I don't have this drawn in front of me, I cannot parse what it looks like at all.
It's the Mercedes logo.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the
Oh!
Mercedes logo, like this. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Yeah, but try weaving a three-pointed star and see what happens.
The problem is you don't have it. When you try to, you put your thread into the spindle and the shuttle, and you just try anything, but nothing really seems to take place.
What do you mean?
Nothing seems to really happen from you trying to just weave something just out of nowhere.
Use your hair.
The spindle. On the thread. Is there a mortar anywhere? Is this even literal? It's probably not literal.
I'm just gonna give a gander at these flowers here.
Please.
Anything about these flowers, Most?
These flowers, with triads of angular white petals, sprout from around each Menhir's base.
Okay.
The
Three-pointed
flowers,
flowers.
the flowers are sanzine plants.
What was the word that you said?
Triads, I think?
No, it was...
Oh, those are the guys from Sleeping Dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel like a fucking idiot right now. I hate puzzles. Maybe I have to weave with the flower stems? Maybe?
Right?
Is there, like... Are the plants long enough that I could reasonably use them as a thread?
When you are trying to think about that, Irina looks up at the carving and points at the part of the the fingers of the upper arm being pressed against the woman's face just beneath her eyes. What does that mean? What's this? What is this referring to?
Maybe she's applying the mixture that she made to herself, or she's looking towards something.
Do I need to stab out my own eyes?
I don't think it's that.
I don't. I would assume it's not anything like that.
In a previous rendition of this campaign, yes. Currently, no.
Oh,
That'll
Was
I'll
that-
go into more
is that
details
the-
about that in the behind the scenes stuff when we get to that post campaign.
I assume you're talking about like the unedited module.
No, that's not from the module. That's something that I was originally going to do, but then changed.
Oh. Didn't want to blind a player?
We'll go into that, as I said, at a later point.
I see. Fear.
The runes that are above her head, like, how tall is the statue?
The Menhirs are... They range in height from 15 to 18 feet, and the northernmost one appears... yeah, they're all from 15 to 18 feet. None of them stand taller than the other, like, widely.
Okay, so they're very, very big.
Yes, these are huge stone Menhirs.
Okay.
What are the runes in Druidic or not?
No.
No, they're just runes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I was just wondering because I think we have like someone who can read Druidic or two. So I didn't know if
Do these runes hold any significance to me using Magir's memories?
Not that you can think of.
Mm. 3 on either side.
Irina then walks over to some of the flowers, grabs them, plucks a few of them, and then comes over to a center, takes out some cloth and rolls it out on the ground. Does anyone have a mortar and pestle or?
I mean, you could just use the pommel of a sword. It's the same thing fundamentally. Sure, one of us has a bowl, right?
No.
No. How would you have a bowl?
I have a bowl, as Ezek says, walking.
I was about to say, Ed, don't. I was just gonna say in meta, Ed, don't you have that bowl that you got from A Course of the Ladies 3 or whatever?
They gave me a bowl?
Fairly certain they did. Did they miss?
I do not recall giving him a bowl, but I'll look at his inventory again.
I do not see a bowl in my.
I don't think it got put down in there, but I remember something about bowl being said after he
Might
got
be
resurrected.
thinking of the alchemy jug.
No, it's not the alchemy jug. You got that from something separate.
Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah.
There was a bowl involved in the previous consecration site, but that got if he left with the bowl left his inventory when he left the ritual site.
Okay, that might be what it is then.
Yeah, so Irina takes her dagger and begins to kind of grind the flour down and turns it into somewhat of a paste.
we sure this isn't poison? Oh wait, I'm already dead.
Well, I can try and inspect it.
Just as a ranger, I would just say that you would know that these are not poison. You would just immediately know that.
I don't think we have anything to worry about with these.
Alright, I'm just gonna take the paste and kind of just rub it on the underside of my eyes like a baseball player.
All right, doing that, you see two things.
Fuck.
Where the carving of the weaver is on the northernmost menhir, you see written in smeared, jagged crimson letters, "Beware the Watchers." And then 6 carved chalk white runes become visible atop certain stones in the circle. Also, there's enough paste for everyone here if anyone wants to also apply the paste as well.
Bell will also. Do these runes match the ones above the head of the statue?
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
They do.
So
Oh,
what's the order that these runes go in?
It's a 3-pointed star again.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I'll apply some paste too. Why not?
Get zonked with me, buddy.
I guess I will approach one of the runes and, so it's just on top of the stone itself.
Yep.
Does anything happen when I touch the stone?
Nope.
I have a cool magic needle, so what if I trace the rune with the needle?
Are you tracing the stone itself, or are you tracing in the air?
I'm like scraping the needle on the stone alongside the rune shape.
Nothing seems to happen with that.
Wait. Can I weave these little shapes out of thread and kind of just like lay them on there? You know, like a little sheet of fabric and just like leave it.
I don't think you have the artisan skill to weave something this intricate.
Irina, could you help me out?
Okay. Well, first, let's practice it before we use up any of the thread that we have. Okay.
Okay.
So take your needle,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna
Guide
have
me
you-
through it.
You're going to get off your horse first.
Oh. Hop on down.
And just in case, let's have you stand on the stone just to be sure. Who knows what kind of ritual this requires? Okay, no. She's looking at the rune, then back up to you, then studies the rune more, and then she like pulls out her thread, and sorry, pulls out her needle. She's like, okay, follow my hand movements, and she begins to sort of like trace like how she would like thread the needle in the air,
Okay.
and like she would do it a couple times just so you can like kind of duplicate her movements.
Okay.
And once you get down that replication, the stone beneath you begins to glow.
Oh. If I stop, does it stop glowing? Oh, fuck.
Do not move. Once that rune begins to glow, you suddenly hear the ground begin to shift, as suddenly from beneath the earth rises the Watchers.
That's a lot of dudes. Oh no.
Alright, everyone roll combat, as you see suddenly 6 zombies appear from beneath the earth.
That's
Not as many as you'd expect.
not really a lot.
Wait, 6 zombies, 6 runes. Hey, but we need to kill them on their given spot?
I don't think so. Just continue doing, you know, your stuff with the runes, and we'll take care of them.
Look at that nice initiative there.
All right, Cat, you're up
Damn,
first.
damn, the zombies was 0 initiative.
Damn.
Yeah, it is. It is my go.
And what even? I mean, with a zombie snap block, that's like possible, right? Also, Andy still needs to roll. I think I hear him in the kitchen. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Oh,
Hello.
1 sec.
He was nice enough to grab me dinner.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Baked
Miso
fish, I
fish.
think.
Or specifically miso cod.
Okay, well. Well, if it's my turn then, let's okay. It's my turn then, I'm just gonna yeah, let's just get right there, and I'm going to yeah, just go with zombies. I'm not gonna really do anything like too special. Firebolt. I'm just gonna firebolt this guy here. That's closest to Jack.
Okay.
So that's
19 hits for 12 damage.
19. Yep, 12 damage.
Okay, some good damage. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna hold off.
Okay. Arthur.
Where can I move? Let's see. I can't even reach any of these guys in my first turn.
Use violence.
Not possible, sadly, this turn.
You can always dash up. Just being like blocking.
Yeah, I'm
like,
going.
blocking a body is always good.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. I just
Steal my horse.
bonus action. I'm gonna activate my Ardent Enforcer. And
I'm fairly certain you had it activated beforehand.
do you
Whenever
mean?
you decide, I'm fairly certain you activate it whenever you overkilled, Glaiva.
It would be
fairly-
activated. You're right. So
I'm fairly certain you activate it in 3rd level smite. Like
Yeah,
you went a little
it's
too
fine.
hard on that.
Review tech
Hold
your USA'd her ass.
that'll be my turn. I'm not gonna lie, Monica. I thought she'd be a little more sturdy.
It would just been better if you just tied her up,
I thought she'd be more sturdy.
Edmund.
bro. You're using a weapon that averages like 20 plus damage in a 3rd level smite. I don't know what you were thinking.
I thought she'd be more sturdy.
Paralyze auto crits.
Anyway, Edmund,
Yeah.
it's your turn. Having
The one I'm on is already. Oh,
yes, the one beneath you is already glowing green. And you can see that there is a faint trace of light going this way, as well as going this way.
okay. So I do have to just make the shape.
So which way do you want to
So
go?
is it just any weaving shape, or just like making the motions of weaving? Is that all I had to
I'll
do?
tell you this in the mechanic sense, now that you kind of got the puzzle figured out. You need to go onto each of the tiles, and you need to trace the rune on top of the tile. You
Wait, I
it takes
did
an
that
action to
before.
do so.
Wait, I did that before though.
Yeah, but you weren't staying on top of it.
But I was. I went over to them, I stood over them, and I traced the shape into the rune.
No, you have to trace it in the air.
Oh, that's why you
When Irina and you
asked.
were practicing it, you accidentally activated it.
I see. Okay, okay. Irina, can you take care of Jack, please?
Of course. I got it. Don't worry. Jack will be in good hands. Ezek shouts from.
Irina, please watch him. I don't want to eat horse for dinner.
Of course, I know.
I want to run over and I'm going to spend my action, doing my little wiggle waggle. Let me see if I have a fun bonus action I can do. To buff the party.
I'm gonna mark this one.
Actually, you said it takes an action, right, Mist?
Just so you know. Yes.
I could theoretically bonus action run and then action search to do another one, but I will save that for if things get worse. I don't have shit I can do with my bonus action from the looks of it, so yeah, I'll just stand here. That's my turn.
Okay. Marcus.
Just blast the one closest to me.
Okay. $29 and 22 both hit. 8 and 6, and you have repelling blast if I recall, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes back. Ooh, goes back 20 feet.
I'll just move over. And I'm done.
All right. Ezek's gonna run over here by the horse, and he's gonna hurl. Oh wait, no, he's no, he still has his. Yeah, he can still hurl flame because he still has his fucked up arm. 9 damage to that zombie.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain he got his fucked up arm back.
All right. He has a fucked. He still he lost his normal arm. He has a fucked up arm still.
Oh wait, yeah, no, we
His
hadn't got
weird
out
claw
of the.
hand.
Yeah, we hadn't got out of the swamp. That's what it was.
All right. Irina is going to cast a guiding bolt at this one here, which does hit.
Oh yeah, she's a spellcaster now. I forgot.
Yeah, that's no, his ass is grass.
So
Damn that.
Mark him with red.
Damn, that was such a bad roll for damage.
2 ones. Ooh, I didn't even notice. That sucks.
All right.
Yeah, because guiding bolts are really strong if you can get like the crit plus the other good stuff with it. Guiding bolt is so strong.
And then the Doulahan showed up.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm-
I'm kind of waiting for him to show up so that I can fuck his ass up with a dragon.
All right, Edmund.
Bro wants to.
A 12 misses, I
Yeah.
assume.
Yes.
Okay.
Not even fucking close.
The other one attacks Irina. Does a 12 hit Irina? What's Irina's AC again? She has
Probably not 12.
18 misses.
Let's say we gave her some good armor.
Yeah, she's doing pretty okay
All right, and
these
then
days. I think.
Arthur does a 19 hit.
No.
Okay. All right. Bell. Wait.
Alrighty,
Bell, you should have gone before the zombie. I goofed up. Sorry about that.
Oh, whoops.
It's alright.
I mean, this just helps me because they got in closer. So take a little steppy to this guy. Give me a good old slash. Ow.
That's a hit.
Okay.
13 damage. You killed the zombie as you cut its head off with snuff.
Alright, that's one of them disposed, and I'm going to move over this way to the one Irina magicked up, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Cat.
Don't you have extra attack?
He already did. He rolled the nat 1 and then 22.
Oh, okay. I completely didn't register in that one. Okay, I got you.
It's okay. I didn't register it either. Because he missed.
Yeah. He missed.
Alright, Cat, what do you want to do?
Yeah, what do I want to do?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's the new turn since Ed activated this one. I need to.
Oh no.
No, it's gonna be just like before. Yeah, it's just gonna spawn like more of them, and maybe for the crescendo we'll fight the Dualon.
Crescendo, like it's fucking Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean that's what we're doing right now. We're filling up the gas cans for the sports car to get out of the mall.
Fuck, you're right. Fuck, you're so right.
You guys can.
I can't.
You guys
I
see.
can't wait for the tank to show up.
You guys see 6 ghouls up here at the ground. It's an actual initiative.
Damn, the ghouls. Okay. What I am going to do is, I'm just gonna... Yeah. I'm just gonna go over and finish off, this,
That one looks like it's
This,
barely
nothing.
standing up.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain there isn't the cold damage, but this probably won't matter if I stab it with the Argon Boss dagger, so... Here we go! Do I have advantage because... no, I don't, because Jack is situated. Never mind. Never mind. Everyone's situated in the worst way possible. Okay, where was the Argon Boss tooth? Where'd I put that? I have too much shit in my inventory. Where is it? There we go. 17. Does that hit?
17 does hit.
Yeah. 4 piercing, 7 cold, so, and I'm assuming it's resistant to cold, so it's 3 piercing, so 7 damage total.
It had 1 hit point. It's dead.
Mhm.
You jab it, the dagger right through its skull. You hear the skull crunch as you pull the dagger out, and it drops to the ground dead.
Was the crunch sickening?
Unfortunately, not. It doesn't do necrotic damage.
Damn, not even with the cold.
This isn't even the first sickening crunch this week. I put me on the fucking watch, man. I'm done. I'm cooked.
Okay,
Some things will never die, Ed.
Yeah. Like thick
Yeah,
butt.
Yeah, I'm gonna like, that's my turn.
Okay. This ghoul dashes to here.
Oh damn, they got some movement. Got some movement.
This ghoul will dash to here. This ghoul dashes over to here. This ghoul will dash to here. This ghoul is gonna dash to here. Oh, I forgot a ghoul. Still in the GM layer.
A ghoul.
This one's gonna dash to here. Arthur, you've been flanked.
Actually going to cast a spell on myself.
Okay.
What do you call this in
Alas.
English? A ghoul.
Casting protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Alright. They have disadvantage to attack you, so they both attack you.
I am taking 3 attacks of opportunity.
Well, wouldn't it be neutral?
Oh, you're right. It's neutral. They both missed. And the other one will also attack you. 13 also misses. Okay, they've all missed. Anything else?
No, because I used my action to cast a spell. I just want to get over here to A, and so he's in my protection range.
Okay. Edmund. As I was saying,
I ignored the zombie.
from where you're standing right now, there is only one glowing path. There's like one glowing path, and it's to this room here.
That's fine. I'm just going to take the attack of opportunity and just walk on over.
The 2 attacks of opportunity.
Do be aware
was
every
good.
time. Do be aware every time you cast one of these runes, you are summoning more monsters on top of us.
I think we'll be fine.
All right, 10 misses.
Should I not do this?
I was saying, if you want to give us an opportunity to clear out some of the chat before we go to the next step, that's an option that you have control over.
Did I hear you say clear out some of the chat, or is my head just
Chat.
that? Okay, I heard chat, and I'm
chat.
like,
I heard chat. Is this true?
Yeah, I was about to go like, oh, is my head rotted or is someone else's head rotted?
It is yours.
Okay. Do you guys think you can handle another 6 whoever the fucks?
These are just undead. I doubt the next thing is going to be the Doulahan.
I hear no objections.
Eyes are
I'm gonna-
jinxed.
If I could take them out in one hit, then it's probably fine.
Guys,
Alright.
guys, a tank isn't going to spawn with us doing this crescendo event.
I will activate this next one.
Okay. Marcus.
I'm going to take an attack of opportunity and get here.
Okay. It rolled a 12. It misses.
Okay, and then I'm going to go with the one closest to me, this guy over here.
The school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
16 and 19 both hit. He goes flying over here against the wall.
18 in total.
6 and 12. Good damage. That one looks pretty messed up.
Okay, yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. Ezek is currently stuck with this guy right in front of him. This ranged attack has disadvantage. He rolled a 9. He misses. Bell.
Alrighty.
You have advantage on this one because of on your first attack against this creature due to the guiding bolt.
And I will take advantage of that advantage and pop.
23 hits for 8 damage. Alright.
Alright, and another for him. Pop. Tragic.
12 damage. You kill it.
Oh, okay, that hits.
Cutting
Sweet.
off one of its arms and then cutting it in half.
Visceral.
Oh, you looked on that one. I didn't see that.
Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna say, I thought that did not hit.
Sorry, I had missed that. Sorry, my bad.
Rolling it back. GGG. Reading a spell, 1 second. Alright, if... Within 5 feet. Okay, no, never mind. I'm good.
Okay. Alright. Irina will move over here and flank with you against that zombie. And she'll pull out her new rapier and get a 15 on it and kill it. And then with that, she'll move to here and use her bonus action to give you an advantage on your next attack, Bell. With her help action.
Sweet, thank you.
The zombie moves forward to attack you, Arthur. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay. This zombie moves here. You watch as the zombie begins to glow and shake and then explode, destroying the tracing of the rune.
Oh shit.
No,
God
no.
Damn it!
This is...
We have to protect the runes? Damn it.
The zombie will move to
God.
here.
Well, now this is peak.
He attacks you for 6, misses.
I
Oh god,
I,
we
I,
respawn if I fucking have to sign it again.
Here's the thing. I didn't
Edmund
get
has
attack
alerted
off
the
last
horde.
turn. I didn't get attack off last turn because I was putting this protection on myself, but now that it's up, I'm just gonna start smashing. Kill as many things as I can.
Yeah, since you drew this one, Ed, a path goes to here and to here again, since this one's been destroyed.
This side's enemy territory. Go left first.
Yeah, but this is that ghoul.
He can kill that ghoul while he's standing there.
I guess so.
Alright,
Yeah.
the next turn.
Oh, Skeleman.
Actually, you should probably kill that ghoul because he'll move to here. And then that ghoul could just beeline over here and die under the rune.
No, if I just stand on
So
top of
last.
it.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
stand on runes. Will that protect them?
Oh, if that's the actually, this rune's in danger right now. Because we've got possibility, and then yeah, this rune's in imminent danger right here.
Okay. Then if it's my turn, I'm gonna stand on top of this rune. Okay. Trying to remember, is this 10 foot? Yeah, it's 10 foot. Let's check here. Is this?
Some new undead arrive on the scene.
Ooh. Ooh. Interesting.
Ooh.
Okay, I could do that. Is there a large enough cluster? No, not really. Okay. I'm gonna cast. Check and see if I still have the spell slots for it. Okay, no, I do not. I'm just gonna cast a level 1.
What the hell is
I'm
that?
gonna cast a level 1 Earth Tremor. Right here, so.
Okay.
So every enemy that's in, this square that's centered on me has to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. He rolled a 16.
Okay. Okay. Well, then that doesn't matter, then. That would be, no damage then, because of the 15 then, but, is this... Would you count this as loose soil or not?
This is not loose soil. This is all covered in stone.
Okay, then nothing happens then. That was a waste of a spell slot, whatever.
Yeah, due to this ritual site, it seems like the earth here is barely able to be moved.
Hmm.
Alright.
Okay, no, that was a waste of a spell slot.
The
My
ghoul
turn.
goes to shove you. Give me an athletics or
Okay.
acrobatics check.
Okay.
I do think we actually need to focus on killing these things now, because with their ability to insta-undo your work, it's actually kind
Alright, it
of
failed.
tedious.
This ghoul here comes over to you and does the same thing. Give me another acrobatics or strength check. $17. You just barely fail. You get pushed 5 feet. Which then allows this ghoul to come over here. And it glows green and destroys the rune along with itself. This ghoul over here attacks Ezek. 12. Misses. This ghoul over here attacks Bell.
Ah,
18.
It moved into my range. I get that.
ow.
No, it didn't move out. Then never mind. Shut up. That has
Is it
disadvantage
18
on it, by the way.
Yes.
13 piercing damage. As it
Is that with
bites into-
disadvantage?
Ow.
As it bites into your ankle.
Ow.
Am I muted?
I hear you, Ryan.
Yeah, was that with a disadvantage?
Why would it be a disadvantage?
Because I have protection.
Protection of good and evil is just for yourself.
No, protection of the ability, and he's within 5 feet of me.
Ah,
Like,
disadvantage. There's a 13 hit, Bell.
No.
Give your health back. Take that 13 back.
It is back.
All right. This ghoul here attacks you, Arthur. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. Arthur, it's your turn.
All right. I need to start killing some undead. Let's start with that ghoul that attacked Bell. Hit that with. All I'm good for is hitting now. I'm out of all magical spell slots. It's a 16 hit.
The 16 does hit the ghoul.
11 and 8.
Okay. That's some good damage. The ghoul looks
Is it
hurt.
still alive?
It's still alive. Well, unalive.
Everything you just said didn't come through for me.
It is. It took the damage. Yes. It looks. It looks pretty damaged.
Okay. Let me just check something real quick. I'm not gonna use that just right now. I'll just hit. I'm gonna hit that ghoul again.
Okay. 16 hits. 10 damage. You destroy it. The
Nice.
flames erupt around it, and it burns to a crisp.
That's my turn.
All right, Edmund, where do you want to go?
Ed, your work's
You're
already in
glowing
threat. If you
path
move
to
any,
here or a glowing path to here.
I'm just gonna stab the one neck that's like to my upper left a couple times.
yeah, to say because like anywhere you go, they're just gonna come in and get your rune, and then we're going back to square zero.
All right.
My mouse is locked up. There we go.
That's fun.
Alright.
Someone should cast knock on his mouse. There we go.
Poke poke.
28 hits, and 15 also hits. 5 and 5.
Is dead?
Nope.
Well, that's my turn.
You did roll a 1 on all those damage rolls.
Oh. Okay.
Marcus. This ghoul here looks quite damaged. As
Yeah, I'll
is the
do
one that
one.
you hit earlier.
Yeah, I'll do one of the one closest to Edmund, and the second one will be the one that I hit before.
Alright. $20 and 27 both hit.
Okay, so the first one, that's the one that's closest to Edmund.
7.
So that one
Okay.
takes 7. And the other one takes 11.
This one goes down 10 feet. And the other one is dead as the blast hits its skull, exploding it.
And I'm gonna just move, and then I'm done.
Alright. Bell, you have advantage on your first attack roll thanks to Irina's help action.
And he has entered my range.
He has.
Well, bam.
A 10 misses, sadly.
Well, bam.
26 hits for 15, killing him.
Yahoo.
Yahoo!
And I will cast this for my bonus action. Show spell. So when I move 5 feet within 5 feet of a creature, I can give them 1d6 fire damage.
Just so you know, that does damage everyone.
You're going
Oh, I thought it was when you're entering the range of someone.
No, it like specifically because it is indiscriminate like that. That means Edmund, Irina, and Arthur. Like you moving around, they're going to then take damage.
All right, in that case, I will
Or they're
first
gonna have to
move here.
roll. Is it that? Oh wait,
In
yeah,
that case,
yeah,
I'll
no.
first move around here and then cast that.
Okay. So you move. Oops. You move 25 feet. You cast a spell, which then gives you an additional 20 more feet. which then allows you to move. So now because you have to move next to the creature to cause it to take the damage. So
And then I'm just gonna move here.
yeah, it's with anything within 5 feet. So long as you don't move within 5 feet of your allies, they'll be fine.
Yep. So these guys are taking 1d6.
Just roll 3d6 fire damage. Alright, one gets 5, one gets 2, and then the other one gets 1. Alright,
Yep.
anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. Ezek. Still dealing with this ghoul. That's a 10, he misses. The skeletons. This one moves in. Alright, Marcus. They pull out their short bows and attack you. Does a 10 or a 6 hit?
No.
Alright, these two miss. Cat. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, this one here shoots you for 8 piercing damage.
I'm gonna use my my reaction to use my earth and yeah, resistance there. So I'm gonna roll a d12 plus my con mod. How much was the damage again?
8.
8.
No
Well, it's 13,
damage.
so no damage.
Alright, this one
As-
here.
as-
This one
as-
here, nat 20 to Ezek for 8 damage.
All I can really just see is that arrow just like ricocheting off, just tink.
And then this one shoots Ezek as well for 17, which hits for 4 more damage. And then these guys have swords. They move over here. This one's gonna dash to here. Alright, Irina. Alright, Irina is going to move to here. She's going to cast Cure Wounds on you, Belle, at 2nd level. So 12 healing.
Thank you.
And then she's going to use her bonus action to disengage, to then move up to here. Alright, the Boneless. These little flabs of skin begin crawling around the ground and move up to here.
Boneless.
And then there's still 2 zombies left who go to attack Arthur. Arthur, does a 12 or a 9 hit?
Nope.
Alright, Cat, it's your turn again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 20 foot cube. Doo-doo. Wait, 20 foot cube would be that. Yeah, no. Hmm. Could free up a lot, but then there's these guys up here. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Actually, no, with the amount there, it's probably gonna be fun. So... Okay, yeah. I'm gonna erupt Earth right here.
Okay.
So everything with there is gonna have to take a deck save. I'm also casting it at level 4, so So it's gonna be 46. Okay. So I'm gonna cast that, and I'm gonna roll another d12 for the damage.
All right. I rolled a 20, a 17, and a 15.
Okay, so 2017, 15 on all of that?
Yep.
So I'm only taking 9 damage.
Okay. Those two skeletons look pretty damaged. Anything else?
No, nothing. I really can't do too much.
Alright.
Like, cause you've been rolling pretty good on save, so I haven't been able to do too much damage or any at all.
Alright, this ghoul over here goes to bite Ezek again. It's 21, hits for 9 damage. Alright, the ghoul next to Arthur goes to bite Arthur. 5 misses. I think, oh, there's a ghoul next to Cat. The ghoul goes to bite you, Cat, for a nat 20, which is 9 and 3 piercing. So, 12 piercing.
12 damage? Okay.
I think it's all the ghouls. Yeah. Arthur.
I killed the ghoul next to me.
You do have advantage because of Bell. That's a nat 20.
Don't eat it.
Alright, 9, and 5, and then 12. That one is dead.
Ooh. Alright, then I'll hit the zombie to my right.
Alright. Seven,
Okay.
and 4, and 13.
It's
dead.
It's dead. Yeah, it's
Just
that's over 30
you
damage.
slam your warhammer down into both of these creatures, and they just turn into blood and guts. There's
I think-
nothing left of them.
I think that was a productive turn.
Edmund,
Yeah, I can agree to that. Yeah.
do you wish to go and try to write down on one of the spots?
Don't do it.
I'm going to walk over here, stab this one.
Okay. 20
20.
hits. For 10 damage, okay.
Still alive.
Still alive.
Shank 11.
11 misses.
Step back on the rune.
I will step back onto the rune and take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. 17 misses.
Absolutely.
Marcus.
Yeah, we're still covered.
Yeah, I'll.
I think out some of the skeleton archers.
Alright. I'll blast this then.
Alright, are you doing both beams on him, or one on him, one on the other?
I'll do both on him for now.
Okay. 16 and 25 both hit. Alright, 9 and 11. Alright, that skeleton is dead.
Yeah, no point in moving at this point. I'll just stay where I am.
Alright. Bell.
Alrighty. Going to take my step like this, just to
You could
get
move
off
here to
some.
flank.
I could move here to flank and still do that, so I'll do that. And it'll be a 2d6. Oh hey, max damage for them both.
So 6 and 6.
Yes. Is still looking okay?
They're still standing.
Alright, not for long. You. Bip.
7 hits. I mean, 23 hits for 7 damage.
Alright.
6 damage. You destroy that zombie. Cutting it
Oh.
down.
Yep, and that'll be it for now.
Alright. You just slide the the sickle around its throat and just cut in one swell swoop, decapitating it.
That's
Easy.
fucking rad.
He's gonna finally take a step back because this is not working out. Take an attack opportunity. The ghoul goes for a bite. 10 misses. Roll flame. 23 hits for 13 damage. Alright, some skeletons. Alright, this one's gonna shoot Marcus. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
7 piercing.
Oh.
Cat does it. That's a nat 20. 7 plus 4 piercing.
Okay.
Alright, this one up here's gonna shoot Ezek. 8 misses. This one here's gonna shoot
Guy.
Edmund.
Got any more nat 20s for me?
Nat 20 for Edmund.
Oh no. How much damage?
7 plus 4 piercing.
Yeah, okay.
And that's all the archers.
Ouchies.
These guys down here with their swords come up here and attack you, Edmund.
The number to beat is 27.
14 and a nat 1, so they both miss. I'm actually going to say this one goes to slice you with its nat 1. Its sword is so dilapidated that the sword breaks in half.
I love it when that happens.
Irina. She's going to move here, and she's going to pull out her short sword, her precision short sword. Aww. She was going to attack the skeleton here, but she missed. Bonus action to Arthur. Advantage on your next attack roll. And that's where she's going to end her turn. The boneless. Ryan, does that spell have any bonuses against saving throws?
I will double check. Because I don't think it does, but we should just be sure.
Fairly certain it does.
Oh, let's see. Protection. I have advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect. So yes, I have advantage on saving throws.
Okay.
From...
Alright. 9 misses, and nat 1. Alright, great job. Alright, Bell. Does a 7
Oh,
misses.
right. It misses.
And does a 15 hit.
15, no.
Okay. Both of these boneless miss. This boneless here moves up to here and goes here to attack Edmund. The nat 20.
Oh no.
7 plus 4 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And you are now grappled. As this boneless wraps its skin around you.
Oh, wait, are either of these weapons magical?
No.
Were either of the two weapons... Okay, then I actually get 6 health back. Also, I'm grappled now? Sure, whatever.
Okay. Grappling means your speed is reduced to 0.
It's not like I'm doing much.
Alright, I need a strength saving throw now.
From me?
Yes.
God, is it going to try to become you?
You're fine.
It was probably going to strangle for damage or something, or maybe push him out of the way and then just detonate the rune.
You felt it trying to crush you while it's wrapped around you, but you push through it. You resist you resist the crush. Alright, all the zombies are dead. Cat.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna stab this ghoul. I'm gonna stab this ghoul and I'm gonna use green flame blade on it. So let us just Argynvost dagger. There we go. Those are misses.
13 hits.
Oh, 13 hits?
Yes.
Okay.
6 piercing and oops.
7 cold,
7 cold.
which
She kills it.
Okay, and then with the green flame blade, let me just find the damage for that. There we go. Yeah, so the one that got hit took 2 extra fire damage, then 7 on that fire damage, then leaped over to the
boneless.
to the boneless.
And then you feel as this thing is wrapping around you, you feel a heat as you can feel the boneless burning around you.
Are you fucking okay?
You don't take any damage. That's just the flavor.
Yeah, no, I mean he's about to explode on the fucking seal.
No, this is the fire from Cat's attack.
Yeah, that's the fire from my green flame blade.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not in your spot. He's just grappling you. That doesn't mean he shares a spot with you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really cool then, and not like, oh shit.
Yeah, you're like wrapped. It's like wrapped around you. You can see it like, and the next thing you know, you just see it like a light on fire as it's burning, like while it's trying to grapple around you. Imagine like a hunter, but it's on fire when it's like on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, anything else, Kat?
That is. No, it's my turn.
All right. The ghoul. This ghoul here continues to try to
Whoa!
kill you.
Friggin'
misses.
From how that was, like it looked like he was doing a Sailor Uranus backdash.
All right, Arthur. You have advantage on your next attack roll.
Let's deal with this boneless. I keep wanting to move to like help Ed be able to like move to the next room, but Undead keep trumping up on me.
We gotta kill the ads first. That's not the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah. 27.
That's a hit.
13, 9.
The Legend 27.
13
Oh,
and
Legend
9.
27.
Okay.
Still alive? Ah, damn it.
Yeah, they're boneless. They're quite hardy.
21
Twice.
hits.
21.
9 and 10.
9 and
It's
10.
dead.
Alright, I'm gonna then.
You watch as
Okay.
its boneless body begins to erupt in flames and the skin burns to dust.
Okay, now the real question: Are you gonna fight the boned in or the boneless?
Fuck up.
What are you planning? What are you planning to do in your next turn, eh?
Well, I was gonna try and fucking deal with this guy, and then try and come over this way.
I think I'm just gonna do what helps the most people.
Yeah, like I'll be fine if you move.
Okay, cool. That's all. That's basically.
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
I'm just gonna move to here for this turn because now I can give protection to either of you if you somehow screw up an attack roll. So if Irina gets hit or you somehow magically get hit, I can put disadvantage on it. So I'll end my turn here.
Okay. Edmund.
I'm going to stab the thing to my top left.
The boneless.
Yes.
It's currently grappling, so good idea. 26, that's a hit.
7.
damage. Anything else?
Stab it again.
Stab it again. 20 hits, 11 damage. It's dead. You feel it release its grip on you and fall to the ground.
And I also steal some of its soul.
It has no blood. It's boneless.
But blood and bone don't necessarily interact.
They could. That's how you
There
get
can
an
be
arrow.
no blood, but there can be bones. I mean, sorry, there can be no bones, but there can be blood.
It's kind of dried flesh. There's no blood left, sadly.
Damn. But it had blood.
At one point in life, yes.
So it's with blood. Just
Not currently, no. There's no blood.
damn, guess I'll fucking die.
Oh,
Can't fault a man for
I'll
trying.
die, he says, with 26 AC. Okay.
Motherfucker! I've lost like a third of the health I walked into this fight with.
Yeah, and how much of those attacks have missed? You're fine. Anything else you want to do?
Nah, I can't do shit. Carry
Okay,
on.
Marcus.
I'll blast this guy once and then this guy.
Okay. Give him some rolls.
24 and 27.
24 and 27 both hit. 14 kills that skeleton instantly. 14 also kills the other skeleton instantly. Watch their bones go flying everywhere.
Oh, sorry, what?
I said you watch as the blast collides with the skeletons, their bones fly across the field.
Oh, okay.
So like
Bones
Dark Souls 1 skeleton.
Yeah, like
ragdoll.
the ragdoll of the skeleton bones just fly everywhere.
Gotcha.
Oh, I thought you meant more like Evil Dead.
Also a good comparison. Bell.
Alrighty. So, hey buddy, how you doing? How's it hanging?
17 hits.
How's it hanging?
4 and 9. Alright, good damage. Actually, that's up to kill.
Alright. Nice. So you be dead. I'm going to... yeah, let's just step over here to this guy. And... D6. 4 damage to you, buddy.
No, not 4 damage. That's actually enough to kill him. No.
Become dust. Alright, that's my turn. I think I have essentially 3 more turns of being able to set things on fire with my walking, unless I break concentration.
You still got like 5 more turns.
Oh, really? I thought it
If it's
was...
for a minute.
Yeah, I
It's
thought
a minute's 10
a turn
turns.
was... Oh, okay. I'm thinking of Shadowrun, I think.
Yeah, don't worry. I've been keeping track of how many turns we're on because my thing here.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Ezek. He's gonna move back, take an attack opportunity. So the ghoul will bite him. Miss. Hurl flame. 23. He hits, killing the ghoul.
Does he have a big axe he could use?
No, he doesn't. His axe.
Can he not hold?
His axe
Oh.
broke. Remember?
I thought we gave him a new weapon. We've not done that yet. Question for another time. Figure it out later. I think Mist just got grabbed.
Bro got grabbed by the ghoulies.
I literally just said like, ah, and then Mist went completely silent.
All right. The skeleton.
I thought it was grabbed by the Goonies.
You mean grabbed by the ghoulies?
Oh,
See?
it is
Thank you.
Ghoulies.
By
It is
Rare
ghoulies?
for the Xbox One. Or sorry, the original Xbox.
Original? You fuck!
Well, you can't say
You
Xbox. You can't say
fucker!
Xbox. I was referring to the first Xbox that came out, but you can't say Xbox One because of the Xbox One.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah, that game was like Ape Escape, where it used the
You just
analog
called
to,
the-
to do combat. I played it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I never finished it though. I always wanted to. All right, 10 and 6. They both miss as they shoot at Cat and Ezek.
I remember
Irina.
being obsessed with that game because there was an ad for it on one of those Cartoon Network DVDs that was in cereal boxes.
Oh hell yeah!
Those things fucking ruled.
Irina's gonna take a
Hello?
swipe.
Ryan is. We can hear you, Ryan. Or at least I can hear you. Oh,
How funny! I just had Dad tell me you weren't answering the phone.
someone
Dad
cut
was
his
just
mic
telling me
real
you weren't
quick.
answering the phone.
I just talked to him like half an hour ago.
Oh, that works too. I server muted him, but yeah, moving him is a better idea.
Yeah, so he knows.
All right, thanks to Irina's advantage, she's able to hit the skeleton, killing it. All the bones are dead. Cat. Actually, all the ghouls are dead too. It's just skeletons now. Oh, that's right.
God, can you imagine if there's like, can you imagine if there's a fucking timer that all the rooms turn off if we take too long?
Actually, it's the next turn.
No!
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
No!
As the next turn starts, see several dark specters rise from the ground, along with 2 flaming skulls.
Oh, hell yeah. Flame skulls, these assholes.
What makes a flaming skull a problem?
They cast Fireball.
Huh?
Cat, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, it looks like pretty much everything's dead now.
There are 2 skeletons left.
Yeah. I really want to dish out the draconic spirit now. I mean, yeah, these things cast Fireball. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's a fucking problem if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna summon Draconic Spirit, and because of the range of being 60 feet, I'm gonna put it like right here next to like the first flame skull. And also I'm picking what's it called? I am picking chromatic, and I am taking the fire resist. And of course I'm gonna order this thing to fuck up this flame skull.
Alrighty.
So 1
21 hits.
21 hits. Just hit that again for damage. 14 piercing. Second attack.
14 piercing. Alright, 7 piercing.
Okay. Why would it be
Resistance.
I thought these attacks were magical.
This is
'Cause it's-
even if magical,
it's
this is
right.
resistant. It's even if magical, it's resistant.
Okay, crit.
That's a crit.
It's 17.
6.
I'm back.
3. Welcome back, Ryan.
Your mic was still hot, so I booted you out.
Why? You don't want the audience to hear my fun, juicy drama?
No, I mean, you're a private person. I was trying to be
Since
polite.
when?
Let me be
Okay.
polite, you
Alright,
fuck!
then, who called you?
No. My mother.
Oh?
Because she saw someone on our front porch that was a woman, was wondering if I had women over while she was out of town, only to realize that the ring video was from 3 days ago and it was herself.
That's fucking funny.
That's really good. Alright, Gavin,
Okay. Yeah, the breath weapon. Cold damage.
More undead showed up, Ryan. Specters and flaming skulls.
Sorry, more undead showed up and we have, without us activating a rune?
Yes.
God.
We've started the crescendo event, so. Yeah.
Okay.
So a dex save for a 2d6 cold damage.
Okay, I have a question. How many runes are there total missed?
Okay, one for each point.
Look at there's one here, 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 down here.
Okay, we're just gonna have to have one person stand on each rune as we do this. Ed's gonna have to keep
Fire on some
moving,
of these bodies.
and every time he moves, we have to have one of us stand on a rune. Now, Ed's pretty much invincible, so I'm not really worried, but we don't need to, like, escort him, but we should...
I don't know. 2 fireballs could probably fuck him up.
I mean, I've been hit twice by crits pretty badly.
Yeah,
Here-
I've also gotten pretty fucked up by crits too.
Well, not assuming exceptions to the rule here, like crits, but,
Fair point.
what we should
Fair
do
point.
is we should have the people who are easily shoved guard the inner points, while people who are a lot stronger will stand on the outer points.
Takes 3 damage from the breath because
Okay.
he succeeded on
That's
his
not a
dex
bad
save.
plan.
Okay.
Alright, anything else?
I guess I guess like my movement would have been before I ordered it, so guess I'm right here within blast radius.
Alright. Arthur. Ryan,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh shit. All right. Well, so what I want to do here? So where did those drop? So there's one there, one there, one there. Okay, they're fucking everywhere. God, Jesus. All right, Ed, where are you going next?
I can only hit one of the bottom 2 points.
Okay, so you go here. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to here. I just prepare to defend this point. Yes, I guess I'll hold here. So I'm gonna hold my turn until after. I'm gonna hold the rest of my turn until after Irina goes.
Okay. Edmund.
All right. I'm going to run over to this one, and I'm going to activate it. That's my turn.
Okay. Alright, a connecting bridge now appears between these 2 runes. And then a faint one reveals itself to this one up here. Between here and here.
Gotcha.
Alright, the flame skulls. Alright. This one's gonna cast Fireball on self over here. Alright, Dragon Spirit, give me a dex save, please.
Okay.
Success.
That's 21.
My damage I rolled was 31.
So, well, because I picked chromatic, it's resistant and also succeeds, so it's quartered. So 25% of 31.
Alright. You're
Not counting half.
you have the
7
engineering
damage.
degree, I'll let you do the math on that one.
7 damage. It's 7.
Yep. Yes, it is 7.
And then this flaming skull moves to here. And is going to fire a fire
Oh wait,
ray at Marcus.
I also have a. I forgot. I also have an engineering degree, technically.
Marcus. Marcus is a 24 hit.
Yep.
10 fire damage.
Alright.
As it shoots out fire from its mouth at you. Marcus, it's your turn now.
Oh, blast the one that just shot me.
This is a flame skulls are pretty hardy.
21 and 14. The both hit.
Sorry?
They both hit.
They both hit.
Okay.
11 and 11. Alright.
11.
11.
And it goes to here. That's as far back as it goes because it's a wall. Alright, that fucked it up pretty well. Alright, Marcus is going to hurl flame at that skeleton next to him. That's a 12. He misses. Bell.
Mystic skeleton.
Alright. Okay, so I am going to drop concentration of the Strahd spell.
Okay.
Can I see this skull over here?
The one over here?
Yeah.
You'll need to move just a little bit over here. Because the pillar's in the way here.
Yeah, the
Okay.
pillar's
You
kind
need
of
to
like
be able to draw
right
a line
there.
between you and the skull where there's not something in the way.
Moving
Still
10
in the way.
feet,
So you need to move a little
moving this way.
Still something in the way.
Bleh.
Still in the way. One more over.
Oh my god, okay.
There you go.
Alright, so that was, I think I moved 25 feet. I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns. So, this is mostly just for trying to damage him. But, first I'm going to do... where is it? Bow? Longbow.
Okay, 26 hits.
Alright, so he can take that 5 piercing from the initial Hail of Thorns. There's no one around him, so don't have to worry about that.
4 piercing. Okay.
And another attack towards him.
15 also hits.
Alright, so that
Another
will
4
be...
piercing.
Yep, alright. And
then
that should be
what's
my
your damage
turn.
from Hail of Thorns for both of those? He needs
Oh,
to make a
the
dex saving throw. Right. Oh, wait. Yeah, he makes a dex. Alright, he failed his first dex save, and he failed his second dex save, so roll me a 1d10 on both. So just roll 2d10.
Alright, so that's 11 piercing.
4 more piercing, and 1 more piercing. Okay. You fucked him up pretty well.
Alright, cool. And...
Jesus.
see... Okay, yeah, I'll stay here. That's my turn.
Alright. That was loud as hell firework. My god. I think I picked
It's
up on
the 4th
I wonder
of
if I
July.
picked up on the recording.
I don't think I heard it.
I didn't
No,
hear
no,
anything.
Alright, skeleton.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's me.
Fucking idiot! Oh my god.
It's you, the skeleton warrior.
Alright, they both try to shoot a cat, and they both miss.
Damn.
Specters.
Oh, actually, I just realized Irina could stand right here. Okay, perfect.
This one dashes to here. This one dashes to here. This one dashes to here. And then this one dashes to here. Alright, Irina. Irina's going to move down to here with her Crusading Sword. That's a hit for 9 piercing. And then she is going to then cast Mass Healing Word. Everyone gets 8 HP back.
Yee. I'm almost back to full.
I'm about 78 of 102.
58. Not bad.
And then that's it for her. Cat.
My turn until after hers.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, right. Sorry, Ryan. Go ahead.
And then I will, now that I have something to hit, I'll start hitting.
It's clobbering time.
23
23.
11,
11, 13.
bludgeoning, and 13 fire.
13.
It's
Ooh.
dead. Anything else?
Then... No, I used one movement to get to this exact spot, so I can't go up the other one.
All right, cat.
Okay. Okay. Let's go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You do not have advantage on this because he has a ranged attack. He has no melee.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm still gonna stab with the Argynvost tooth and just trying to remember. I can just choose the green flame blade, not the friendly fire, right?
Don't remember if it mentions that or not.
Let's check here. I'll just post the spell. There we go. Okay. Well, it says right here, and you can cause the green flame to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to the spellcasting modifier. So it says from what's it called? I can cause it, so that means I can just go no.
The can there is the big word there, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then here's the Argynvost stab. You go 24.
Alright.
So that's 7 plus 5, 7 piercing plus 5 cold, plus then 6 fire damage.
7, 5, and 6, killing it.
Nice. Okay.
Spectre erupts in a freezing and flaming aura and dies.
Okay. Okay, if that's the case, I'm 5 feet here. Okay, then I'm gonna move 25 feet down, just to cover up this this rune here, and I'm gonna order the Draconic Spirit to try and take out the Flame Skull, and if it takes out, to then bother with the skeleton. So Rend 24 for 11 piercing, which means 5. Rend again, 17.
24, alright. Okay, 17 hits. 5 more damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Breath weapon.
Alright, dex save. 17.
So that's then 2 then.
2 damage. You could try fire damage.
Nah, I'm not gonna do fire damage on the thing that I know is immune to fire because it just fireballed itself.
Alright. Anything else? This skull here is dimming. Its flame is not as bright as it once was.
Mm-hmm. No, that's it.
Alright, Arthur.
Alright. Boop. Let's do some smashing.
28 hits.
7. Ooh, not the best damage rolls.
Yeah, I mean, Ooh.
Ooh, it's in that one. That misses.
Ooh. What a shame.
Unless you use your rest of your movement to move here.
Well, they could.
That's a hit. 7 damage, kills it. You watch as it fades away to nothing. Anything else, Arthur?
The move here. Talking to free action, so
Talking is free.
So I'm going to say, I'll guard this rune. Irina, try to go with Edmund to fight over the next one.
Okay, understand. I'll let you keep your last of your movement until Edmund leaves.
Okay.
Edmund,
Alright,
where are you going next?
this one.
Alright, and then we'll have Arthur move
Scribble,
up.
scribble.
Alright. Whoop, whoop. That one went a little too long. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's another one down. And since that is 3 connecting, go ahead. I need and roll me a... Yeah, roll me 3d6.
Me?
Yeah.
3 to 18. Let's see what we get. Cool. Okay.
6.
Below average.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually see the 3-point star now. I get it.
Oh, wait, no, this wasn't enough range for anything to hit. I forgot the Spectre's dead. Alright, when
There
you,
it is.
when you draw
Yeah.
that rune, a green blast of aura radiates out, and would have probably hurt some of the undead attacking you had they've been in nearby.
Oh, well, damn. If only it gave us a little pick me up.
If only.
All
Nope,
right,
if only.
Flame Skull.
He's gonna cast Fireball.
He's going to cast Fireball. How did you know? Go on. Draconic
Damn.
Spirit, roll me a dex save.
Okay, yep, Draconic Spirit, roll that dex save, baby. It's 20.
He succeeds. The damage was 36.
Okay, so that's only 9 then. Okay. So
The Flaming Skull moves to here. Hey, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
okay. Draconic Spirit's doing still fine. Hey, Skull Man, how's it going?
That's good, Skull Man.
Dex save,
Shit.
please.
Yep.
No, I cast Counterspell,
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
and
okay.
I'm casting at level 3, so it just counters it.
Yeah, just counters it. Done.
Yep.
Oh.
Just casting it like that. There we go.
You watch as like the fire begins to goes flying out, and Cat just throws her hand out, and the fire just dissipates, turning into embers. Marcus.
I'm gonna try and attack opportunity because I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'll get next to Edmund.
Alright, there's an 18 hit.
Yep.
Alright, it hits for 6 necrotic, and then I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Alright, you're
14.
fine.
Alright. How fucked up is this skull looking?
He looks pretty okay. Actually, no, this one here, this one looks pretty messed up. His flame is dying.
Alright, I'm gonna do one at the skull and one at the skull by the dragon spirit.
Okay.
Yeah. First one to the right, second one to the left.
Got it. 29,
29,
25, both hit.
Okay.
I
13,
think I
The
think
flame
we
skull
cleared
is
him out.
dead. 11, the other
11.
flame skull is dead.
Perfect.
There we go. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, Ezek. He's gonna hurl flame at that skeleton. That's a hit. Killing the skeleton. Bell,
No more skeleton. Hello.
there's a specter. Right in front of
There's
you.
a specter in my range.
18 hits, 11 damage. 18 also hits for 14 damage. You destroy it.
Cool.
You watch as you use snuffs, like the rain. You know how like snuff is like extends out with like using shadows, right?
Yeah.
As you destroy the specter, instead of it dissipating into nothingness, the specter gets absorbed into the shadows of snuff.
Ah.
The last of the
goes.
specters are gone.
No more specters.
Alright, there's just
I will move up this way.
clear out some of these. Okay. The skeleton here is going to move forward and attack Edmund. Is an 18 hit, Edmund?
Nope.
Alright, Irina. She'll move over here. And she'll give the skeleton the old sword attack. Oh, man. She goes to swing, but she ends up tripping on one of the rocks and her sword falls to the ground. And then she'll use a bonus action to give Ezek advantage on his next attack. Alright.
Okay, my turn.
Hold on.
Oh. Damn. I see some whites, and I see some new faces. Oh wait, no, I think we've seen these before.
All right. You see some whites. You see a ghast, and you see some wraiths. I doubt anyone's gonna beat your initiative, but just in case.
Yeah, no, you never know.
All right, they did not.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go over to here. I'm gonna stab the skeleton.
Okay.
Probably also just green flame for just a little bit extra damage. Just as a little extra tickle. So that's with
25
advantage,
hits.
25. So that's 6 piercing, 8 cold.
8 cold, it's gone.
Okay.
Yep, you watch as the bones get frozen into ice, and then it just drops to the ground, shatters.
Okay. Didn't need to do anything extra with that. Okay, so that was 15 feet up. I'm gonna move 15 feet back down. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to kind of switch around some spell slots here. So what should I cash in and out and whatnot? Okay, yeah. Gonna cash in one of my level 4s. Give myself 6 more sorcery points. So now I have 7. And I'm going to give myself a 3rd level spell slot, so 2 points. I have a 3rd level spell slot. And I'm going to get the... Yeah, I'm going to get the Draconic Spirit to... do you guys think it would be better for me to have the Draconic Spirit take care of the Wraiths here, or the Wraith here that's nearby, or do you think it's better for it to, like, kind of assist in the in the body blocking down below?
Yeah,
We're gonna need some body blocking down below.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't protect this rune and this rune with this many bodies down here.
Okay. Just making sure then. Okay. Then I am going to get the Draconic Spirit to I'm just gonna I'm down in the position where I need it to be, and I'm gonna order it to try and like get down to the bottom portion of the map. Then let's see here. Okay, so I can't really. I can technically get to there, actually.
Honestly, better if it cut across this way, because I don't mind if these ones down here on the left come up and try to fight me here at this rune.
Mm-hmm.
They have all disadvantage. Let them come get blocked by my body. I'm more worried about the ones from this angle coming forward. So if he could just diagonally come across this way, that'd be better.
Yeah, well, the one thing I was thinking was just to try and get like maybe some damage in, because the one thing about the Draconic Spirit is it has 10 feet reach, because it is a large creature. But like as far as what I can tell from the distance here, everything is out of reach. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna order it to come into body block really. So I'm gonna have it use its fly speed and has 60 feet. So it's gonna go. Yeah, I'll have a dash over, so it's gonna get right about here. And that's gonna be my turn then.
Okay. Arthur.
I'm going to hold my turn until anything is next to me.
Understood. Edmund.
All right. I think I'm in a good spot to go to the next one. Scribble, scribble, scribble.
Okay. Alright. Anything else?
Someone's gonna run onto that. So, how far did I move for that? Where did I move for
Just
you?
just to
20
say,
feet?
this white could dash over,
Okay, then I will stay there. For
or
now.
will
even
say
it could
this,
use its right.
you guys have noticed that it does take an action for it to destroy the site. You can't just dash in and do it.
In that case, I will use my bonus to dash to the next spot.
But that is 30 feet. The white could walk over.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, piss. Never mind. I will plant my ass there and wait.
Okay.
Back and forth and back and forth.
The whites.
The white
Is that-
man.
This is actually good though, Ed, because this will let them get in closer, and then when you do this third one, the explosion from you connecting these 3 points will actually hurt them.
Alright, that's all the whites. Now for the wraiths. Oh, sorry, the white has to attack Edmund. I forgot. Alright, nat 20.
Oh?
7 plus 1.
You,
Oh.
Gosh,
So
you've been
5.
you've been really
Statistically,
lucky.
it makes sense, given the sheer amount of attack rolls he's doing.
Yeah.
Who just took that attack?
That was for Edmund.
I already filed the damage away mess.
Okay. Alright, these wraiths begin to hover over here. He dashes to there. That one moves to there. And then this one moves to here. Alright, Marcus.
Let's get the guy off of Edmund, because that's the one that's closest to anything right now, but I'll stand here, just in case.
Yeah, that wraith there.
Yeah, I'm shooting the one that's next to Edmund. I think only one of those hits.
Yeah, only one hits.
Okay, 14.
14,
And
you
he goes
just go back
to
10 feet. 14 damage.
And yeah, I'll stay here.
Alright. The gas. Let's go to dash to here. This one dashes to here. This one dashes to here. And that's it. And then that's it for the gas. Bell. Or Ed, did you want? I mean, Ryan, do you want to take your turn?
God, this is bad. That on its next turn, this one can now threaten here. But yes, I shall punch this disgusting creature.
Alright, that's a hit.
Yep. Disgusting pale creature.
9 and 12.
And 12. 17. Also
Oh my
hits.
gosh. Stop critting.
I'm not
Stop
critting,
almost-
technically.
You're still rolling a d20 on like the other die. Stop doing it.
No, 6 and 12.
6
Taken
and
away from the
12
rest
is
of us.
dead.
I would go defend this rune, but I'm still checked here.
Yeah, you could technically go. You could still maybe go down towards the wraith.
I can only go to one of them, and then the other one can get behind me. It's better I just defend on the rune.
No.
I'm not capable of defending both of these points in my body.
Ezek. Ezek's gonna move up to here. Alright.
Oh wait, my turn.
What? Oh, sorry, Bill. My bad.
That's all right.
Ezek's
I know
still
you're
gonna move
rare
up
to
here,
go.
though. He's gonna take a spot up here.
Whoops, my bad.
In that case, I will probably. All right, go down here. Hello.
Well, we're still. No, he can't. Never mind. He can't make it this turn. We're good.
Scythe.
That's a hit. 11 damage.
Like,
15 hits, also 15 damage. Nice. This one looks really messed up.
all right. And okay, that's it.
All right. Easy. All right. Get out of here, Edmund. I'll take it from here. As he hurls a
Yeah,
flame
okay.
at the white over there. 14 misses. Actually, no, hits. 5 damage. Irina moves up here and attacks the white. After picking up her sword along the way. That's a
Killing
19
the
and
white
hits.
man.
And then she'll use her bonus action to disengage. Actually, no, she can't. She already used a movement to get up here, so she's going to then use a bonus action to cast. She'll do another mass healing word.
Cool.
5 for everybody.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, cat.
Okay, my turn. Okay. Damn. Yeah. Ooh. That is tempting. But nah. I am going to. Yeah, okay. Just to buffer some of the damage that I've been taking, I'm just going to cast False Life on myself. I'm just going to do it at level 1. So, yeah, it's just 7 temp HP. I don't know why it had that other side effect on it. So 7 temp HP. Gonna stay where I'm at, and I'm gonna get the Draconic Spirit to. Trying to think of like what's like a really good like cone here. Yeah, no, I can't like. Yeah. Is that a legal cone? Missed.
Bro died.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm just trying to
Fireworks got
ask.
him.
I'm just trying to ask if this cone's legal.
You got hit by a firework.
Have you guys can you guys hear any fireworks on my audio?
Nope.
No.
I can have fireworks in the background for me.
Yeah, they just started up
For of course my backyard, but that's it.
There aren't any fireworks going off here.
Damn,
That's
I
good.
wonder
Isn't that
why.
like illegal?
What?
Well, it's because you're on the losing side of the celebration.
I had fireworks yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
Also, why would it be illegal?
I kind of just assume everything
Wait.
fun is illegal in Britain.
You're licensed.
I've told-
fireworks.
I've told you about how often fireworks go off before.
That doesn't stop most people from like buying fucking PA explosives and bringing
Yeah,
them over
like-
to Jersey.
Between October and February, there's fireworks going off every night. Because you got people do it for Halloween, then people do it for November 5th, and then people do it for Remembrance Day for no real reason, and then people want to do it for Christmas, and then people want to do it for New Year's.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So you got fireworks basically just going off all the time because everyone buys every firework in existence on like fucking October 15th.
Damn, they really did get missed.
Your mom probably needed a foot rub or something.
Death by
Right now,
fireworks.
as the fireworks are raining down, Miss Silver, you're like, surprising fire!
Oh no.
Sorry, my dog was carrying under a different desk that wasn't mine, so I decided to take him and put on the thunder coat.
Oh, poor guy.
So grab this Roman candle, it's our last one!
Alright, Cat, what
He's
you doing?
probably
I'm sorry.
sensitive to noise.
Okay, so what happened was I casted a level 1 false life on myself, just to give myself a little bit of extra, like, buffer of, like, HP, temp, HP, that sort of stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I was trying to find, like, a good, like, cone, and I was wondering, is this legal?
No.
No.
You would have to snap the... You would need to do it from, like, here.
That's not snap the corner.
It has to
That's
be-
snap the corner.
Yeah. It has to be one of the corners that are, like, on this side.
Yeah, it sadly doesn't really, like, hit them. Well, actually, I could just, yeah, I'm just gonna get the, Draconic Spirit to, hit this gas here, and then, just do a funny breath weapon. There we go. That's perfect. So, time to just hit this gas. Rend. It's a 26.
That's a hit.
It's a 12 piercing. Second rend, 15.
hits.
It's a 11 piercing.
11 piercing.
And then the rend, I'm gonna make it fire damage. It's a... Oh wait, I accidentally hit rend, not breath weapon. Whoops. That's 5. As it looks like that. So the 2 gas and the wraith have to make a dex save and take 5 fire damage.
Okay. Alright, they take... Oh, that's a 17. And that is a 11 and a 15. So the wraith fails, but the 2 gas succeed, I think.
Yeah. My spell save DC is only 15.
Yeah, so the 2 gas succeed, but the wraith fails, and so he takes 5 damage.
Yeah. And then the 2 gas take only 2 fire damage. Because it is half damage on success, so...
Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. Arthur.
I'm Arthur. When?
Maybe it might be a good idea to invest in a bow, Arthur.
Ranges for wimps.
I have a heavy crossbow if you want it.
No, ranges for wimps.
I also think I have another bow that I don't use because it's not as good for me. I have a lot of things.
I'm going to...
If you wanted to still melee, you could step up, beat that guy, and then pull back down.
Yeah, you could do that.
No, I won't be able to make it back.
No, he was mean the Wraith there.
Oh. Okay. Actually,
14.
23. Playing you with the horse.
14 does hit.
23.
14 does hit.
I'm flanking with the horse.
The horse does not participate in combat. It's a horse.
Do the undead give the horse leniency?
They have not attacked it. They don't care about it.
Yeah, because their priority is to stop the ritual.
The horse cannot halt the sigil himself.
26
26.
also hits. 13 and 11. Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Alright,
Back to my
Edmund.
spot. He has attack opportunity on me.
Okay.
My mouse is locking up again. One
That's a
moment.
9, that
There
misses.
we go. Wait, I just got hit.
No.
No, this is attack opportunity against Arthur.
Oh, I got confused and I refreshed for nothing then.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Oh no, shit did move around. I was desynced.
Oh, whack.
Alright, I will skedaddle over here and sign my sigil.
Alright, for the new signing of a sigil, the damage increases to a 4d6. So it's 1, 2, that's 5d6 actually, and it increases by its length increases again. So anything next to a sigil within
Any sigil?
any sigil within it increased by 5, so we're at 20 now, I think. No, we're at 25 feet now. Anything within 25 feet of a sigil takes 5d6 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Cool. I'm gonna blow my nose real.
Oh, yeah, so that Wraith does. Also, that White does as well.
Technically
Aw,
not
damn.
right on that white.
Damn. Damn, being specific with your radii.
Alright, yeah, so that white down there does not take anything, but all the rest of them do. No, Ed, come back. I need you to roll the 5d6 damage.
I was just blowing my nose, dude.
Destroy
Chill.
these
There you go.
bugaboos. 18 damage. to
Bury, bury
that
them within
gas
the
down
earth.
there is dead. 18. The other ghast is dead. The white up here is dead. And then 18 to that one. Alright. That was some big damage. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. This white here moves over
No, they can't.
here. And attacks Bell.
All Ed has to do is get that last spot and we're done.
Alright, Bell does a 22 hit.
Yes.
6 slashing damage, and then I assume a 10 misses.
Yes.
Okay. This Wraith moves here and then attacks you. A 10
All right.
misses.
Yep.
This Wraith moves to here to attack Arthur. Arthur, a 14 misses, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. This Wraith moves to here to flank you. He would have nat 1, but since he's just neutral, it's an 8.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Alright, Marcus. Azal.
Does anyone remember which one of these is now standing on the rune? Okay. I'm gonna shoot that one twice to free it up for Ed.
Alright. (22, 27, 25 hit. 8,
Oh, so 19
11.
total.
Goes back 20 feet.
Stay stood where I am.
I think all the calves are dead. Yes, the calves are dead. So we go to Bell next. Hey, it's your turn.
Oh, hello? Okay. I didn't hear anything for a bit, so I was very confused if audio shit was happening. I think my
Sorry,
headset
you
got
missed that for
unplugged.
me. I said Bell, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to do a little steppy here in front of this guy, just to make it more annoying for him to get to the sigil. And... You there, Mist?
Yeah.
18 hit?
Yes, 5 damage.
Alright, and another.
A 12 misses sadly.
Tragic. Okay. Yeah, that's it for now. You good, Mist?
Yeah, sorry. Just trying to help my dog here.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that's my turn for now.
Alright. Ezek is gonna move on to the spot there. And there's no one within, yeah, no, that Wraith is not in range, I don't think. 40 feet, I don't think his flame goes that far. Yeah, no, it's 60 feet. Alright, he'll flame up. That hits for 9 damage. Alright, Irina, she's going to move down to here. She's going to dash with her bonus action. And then she is going to cast a spell. What spell that might be? She's going to cast Sacred Flame on this Wraith here. You need to roll dex save. They passed, no damage. Alright. The final the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see from the mist, out steps a
Oh.
skeletal horse. On top sits a knight with no head.
Damn, there he is.
So was he always going to spawn in, or did we shitpost him into existence?
I take my players' good ideas into heart.
I'm going to kill all of you later.
Oh, like, come on,
Wait,
like,
Wait, did we actually shitpost him into existence?
nah, I think Miss is fibbing here. Like we were fighting a bunch of basic ass undead. Like, it's just that there was a large number of them.
I mean,
This guy was gonna show up
animals and
anyway.
shit weren't that tough either.
Yeah,
Alright. Anyway, Cat, it's your
it's
turn.
what I mean. But there is also the fact that we did kill him that other time, so like he could have taken a bit to respawn.
Yeah.
Because we killed him and then we killed him again at Yester Hill after he killed you. So, Do you think I should stick to where I'm at, or do you think I should, Because I'm thinking about if I need to take out, if I should try to see if I can take out the white that's that Bell's dealing with right now.
See if I mean I can just run behind Bell. And
Yeah, because I didn't step on top of it.
And then the fucking explosion is going to fart with a reverb it to death.
Okay. Okay. If that's the case, then
The dragon should probably go try to take out the skulls, I'd say. Because the skulls are a problem.
Well, the Dualhan's gonna fuck it up. Just saying.
That's true.
The Dualahan hits like a truck. Like this thing is not. This thing does not have
I
the.
should probably go duel the fucking thing again.
Yeah, after you get set up, or what we could do is we could try to bait him into it so we do big damage and may kill his horse. But who knows if it stays up every turn or not?
Yeah.
I was thinking about trying to take out the gas they're harassing Ryan here. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, if we get rid of these 2 whites, I might just go with your dragon and just immediately try to head off the horseman.
Yeah. Well, no. These aren't whites. These are wraiths. All the whites are dead.
Regardless.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna firebolt the one that's that's above Ryan.
Okay.
Firebolt. It's a crit fail.
Hits me instead. Ah.
All right. Anything else?
Well, with the wondering where I should place the Draconic Spirit, because the explosion's really gonna fuck everything up except this one wraith here and the Dualhan and his flame skulls. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Draconic Spirit to try to see if it can take out this gas here, or not gas, I mean wraith here. So Rend 21.
That's a hit.
It's 12.
12 hits. I mean, 12
Second
damage.
attack.
11 misses.
11. Okay. Fire breath.
Dex
It's
save.
7 deck save, and it
He
goes.
passes. So 3
Okay,
damage.
so 3 damage. Yep.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Arthur.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hit the boy above me.
He's got a luck stat. Holy shit.
This one's got an anti protagonist field.
He does. Okay, not anymore. It's gone now.
All right. The one in the north or
Overpowered.
the south?
North.
North. Okay. 23 hits. All right. He is destroyed. Fades into nothing.
Alright, and I'm gonna activate my ability, bonus action. Activate radiant consumption.
What's the radius on that? Okay, 10 feet. Yeah, could you give yourself a like an aura?
I'm already on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's only on attacks.
I haven't seen it myself for
radiant consumption gives yourself like a damaging aura.
Oh, equals proficiency bonus. Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
And my proficiency bonus is 4.
4, yeah, because we're level 9.
Takes 4 damage
I don't think it takes it this turn.
at the end of your turn.
No, okay. Cool. Oh shit. I make a permanent one.
Click on your token,
On the token.
click on the cogwheel, scroll down, you can see token aura.
Ah, there
I got
it
it
is.
for him.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, good to know for the future.
All right, Edmund.
All right. I will skedaddle on over, and I will write the funny rune.
All right.
Skadoosh.
The 6 runes and connecting threads of light thrum with energy. Each rune grows brighter, glowing stronger, and even more vibrant until everything within the circle of Menhirs is illuminated in an eerie, viridian fey light. The undead cringe away from this light, their faces and forms contorting in unfamiliar agony. Those that were in the circle perish on the spot. You watch as the ones outside immediately flee from the scene. Edmund.
Damn, dual Hans pussy.
Edmund.
Cool.
In that moment, you can suddenly don't move. You can suddenly perceive a pair of viridian veins running from the palms of your hands, from the palm of your hand into the loamy soil at the center of the circle. Beside them, however, you can also perceive a dark crimson vein as wide as a tree trunk, crackling with malignant black sparks running from the center of the circle into the gray sky overhead. This bloated, throbbing vein arcs to the east and vanishes out of sight. As it pulses with malevolent intent, you feel from its opposite end the unmistakable touch of a dark and ancient consciousness. There is a flash of black light from its depths, and for an instant you perceive the burning scarlet eyes of Count Strahd von Zarevich, their hatred and rage boring into your very soul. The 6 points of light and 6 connecting threads shine even brighter, until their intensity consumes your vision. Threads of viridian light stretch from the emerald veins bonded to your palms, burning with life, and wrap across the throbbing vein's surface. These burning fey threads spiral like snakes, constricting and binding the crimson vein, and then, with a thunderous snap, sever it completely. The sense of Strahd's enraged consciousness vanishes, replaced with a burning warmth that runs from the palm of your hands deep into the very core of your being. You hear a voice, a woman's, distant at first, speak softly. What once was stolen, I now give freely. Accept my boon, champion of the Swamp Fang. As you watch, small black tubes in the shape of spiders appear in the palm of your hands, directly where the veins of life meet your skin. To everyone, the undead shriek in pain, powerless to resist as the brilliant light burns through them. Each fell creature in turn collapses to the ground, its flesh and essence slogging into a thick gray sludge. As you watch, a shimmering green liquid begins to condense around the strands of pulsating light, flowing forth to the swampy soil below. Wherever the liquid touches the earth, it devours the gray undead sludge. In its place, the grass grows lush and green, red and brown speckled toadstools sprouting in small, well-rooted colonies across the spongy, moss-covered soil. When the liquid reaches their outer menhirs, it flows not out but up, covering each standing stone until the circle glimmers with ethereal fey light. As the shimmering liquid slowly evaporates, each menhir is left covered in lush green vines that stretch from stone to stone, covering the air above the circle with a canopy of life. Dozens of small, beautiful spiders begin to emerge from the spaces between the vines, spinning silvery gray threads until the circle glistens with dew that clings to the newborn webs. The prickling, squeamish feeling that you felt since entering the stone circle has been replaced by a soft, gentle sensation of warmth and peace.
Hell yeah. I'm assuming this is the blessing of the Weaver.
Yes, Ed. You have the Blessing of the Weaver now, which gives you resistance to fire, cold, lightning, thunder, and acid damage.
What? Fire, cold,
As well as
lightning.
proficiency in history if you did not have it before.
Fire, cold, lightning.
Fire,
Fire, cold, lightning.
cold, lightning, thunder, and acid damage.
Okay. Jesus. Man, proficiency in history. I already have proficiency in history, damn.
If you already have it, you now have expertise in history.
Cool, my brain got bigger.
Wow.
Jesus fuck.
And with that, combat is over.
Look at that, I rolled a 3! I'm not very smart.
Ooh.
Mhm.
So yeah, this ritual site is now reconsecrated, and it feels lush with life. It feels warm and welcoming.
So the undead can't come here.
It seems like they are squeamish to this circle. Yes.
We should totally take a long rest inside the circle.
Yeah, I can keep watch.
Unfortunately, the circle does not stop the mosquitoes from entering and trying to buzz at you. This is still in a swamp after all.
I mean, that'll be uncomfortable, but, you know.
I will tell you this, since you guys have thought about a long rest now. So long as you're within Berez, you cannot take a long rest unless you can find a suitable environment that just keeps you away from the mosquitoes.
Damn,
Not even
West
me?
Nile fever.
Not even you.
Damn, I have like 80% corpse.
I mean, I'm at full health. I just don't have any spell slots left, and I've used all my abilities. And we do know for a fact there's an army marching down here, so...
Yeah, we should, like, boogie.
Probably a good idea.
I'm gonna assume that's some kind of East Coastern slang for get the hell out of here.
No, it's more like slang that died like 40 years ago. It means let's move, let's get out.
Let's mosey.
Let's do it. Let's skedaddle.
Yes. Would you prefer I said skedaddle, Grandpa? Guy who actually says skedaddle?
No, I
I
prefer
say
you said Mosey.
skedaddle.
'Cause I actually understood
Let's
that one.
get out of here. Like zoinks.
Like zoinks! It's the curse of Strahd!
You gotta give him that one, Mist.
I think Mista Stella dealing
Like
with dog.
Zoink Scoop!
Oh fuck!
It's the curse of Strahd!
Fucking Shaggy jump scare. Not again.
He does it so good.
Shaggy jump scare.
I will never claim
hate
a
it.
better Shaggy impression than Mist.
Yeah,
Not
it
even
terrifies. It like actually scares me. I don't
Like,
know why.
Man, we gotta get out of here.
It's so good.
I had a Scooby fucking sandwich today at lunch.
Mist.
I kept pulling.
I think you
four
should
cheese
make
on
the
what I wanted
title. I think you should make the title of today's session like Zoinks. It's the curse of Strahd.
Fuck, that'd be pretty funny, actually.
to. Very well. We will have one joke title.
Yay!
I mean, we already have a joke title, the session where Mist went crazy.
Oh yeah,
or
the
whatever.
one where Miss talks to himself.
Yeah, yeah. Where
I mean, that's less joke
where
and
he
more
had the
reality.
where he had the recording set up where he forgot to
The schizo episode.
Yeah.
All right.
So that not light up the swamp?
Actually, yeah, I'll say it lights up a bit more of the swamp. You guys can see a bit further now.
Okay, like I was about to go like you're telling me this thing emitting this light that like went like nah to the undead and like
Here's a problem though we have to consider.
Mhm.
We're here, right?
Yeah.
Our exit is somewhere up here, out of the swamp, to go back towards our base.
Yeah.
The enemy, the giant army, is also up here somewhere. So we have. Why is that thing ring? Let me fix that.
Because you're using a circle instead of a line.
Yeah. I accidentally. So we have to go this way. But we have to go this way in such a way that we don't run into the thing that's also this way.
There is the ability to group sneak.
Oh yeah, we're so good at that.
I
Um,
mean, we could just go through the woods, because was it like the map of Barovia? Like we're on like the other side of the river on like Brez. Like we could just go. What can't we just go like
I'll take the
that?
map real quick. Right,
Yeah,
already have it.
yeah. There we go. So specifically on the river, we're like right about here somewhere.
I want to make sure we're clear. You want to trek through the deep woods all the way back to Blocky.
I mean, isn't Argon Vossfold right here?
Yes, but it's up on a decently
A plateau.
set plateau. Yeah.
So if we were going to go this way to exit Perez, we'd either have to
Mhm.
get up here, go through this, and then cut across the river.
Yeah, and then
Or
and
we
then
have to
and then
go-
go around through the woods here like this. I mean, do you want to fight a large army?
If I had a long rest, yes, but I don't have a long rest, so no.
So let's actually move the token so it's a bit more accurate. So like right there is like where we're at.
We can try a group sneak.
I'd rather just take the trek through the woods. Like, what do we have to worry about? We killed the druids. The werewolves are dead or mostly dead.
What does everyone else think?
I don't know if like half of the plant life is like alive and goes hail Lord Strahd von Zarevich. Like I
mean,
don't
it
know.
probably does because Magyar exists.
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't know.
To get from Berez to the crossroads that is up on here, it's going to take at least 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's better for us to try and maneuver around the army and then maybe see if we can ford across the river somehow.
Well, gang, what
'Cause,
do you think? Do you want to just take the road and take your chances, or do you want to try sneaking around?
Because my assumption is the army's like somewhere around here, like this area.
I think we can pretty confidently outrun an army.
Yeah, but like we can easily maneuver them by being on the other side of the river and then just go like this,
I'm indifferent personally.
Okay. Let's think about it like this. I still have enough leftover spells that I can cash in and out to re-put in my Summon Draconic Spirit, and then everyone just takes it, cross the river, like you ride on, or the dragon grabs you, goes across the river, drops everyone else off, and then we are, we could be like right here, like right next to the woods here, and we're like here, and the army's probably like somewhere down here, like maybe in these squares because they're probably outside, but like we're gonna be here, so we're gonna be a little bit north of them. We'll go across, and then we'll be gone.
I am curious what the army's purpose is down here. Why is an entire army coming down here?
Probably because Strahd's trying to box us in. He's trying to do a funny little game here to see if we'll either face it head on or move around it.
Because the thought just occurred to me, what if he has another objective down here, and if we just leave, he just gets to do it?
He might be trying to retake the Fane.
Yeah, how about we try to...
But the other thing as well is that, as Will said before, the light here, like, scares away, like, undead, so, like...
I don't think it'll scare him off for long.
I mean,
if it's just an army of lesser undead.
we also gotta remember that the Argynvost light scared him off, and also the fact that when he was cosplaying, when he cosplayed as a as Vasily, like there's still like that one like holy sword in like the Vasily household that just emitted radiant damage, and he didn't like smash it.
I think we should try to get eyes on the army from a distance and just try to see what they're doing. Let's just figure out what they're doing now that we've.
Yeah, try just the scout on it.
Yeah, let's just try to get eyes and see what they're doing now.
You do have a ranger in the party.
Yeah, let's.
We,
do that first.
we also still have my draconic spirit that has a flying, like for now. We have still my draconic spirit for now that still has like a flying speed of like 60, so I could just fly it over to just see what's going on there because it does sound.
Isn't it made of like brilliant bright flames or something though?
The draconic spirit is, it's a spirit, it's a specter, it's like, it's that. It's specifically more like a clear, transparent, like kind of like, it's a spirit.
I think what ranger abilities does Bell have though? They could just like mechanics their way through this.
Hold on,
What's your terrain stuff for Ranger?
I believe it is forest. Yeah. I have natural explorer for forest, and I think I had an additional one.
Like, I'm fairly certain you should have an additional one because I think Ranger gets at like 1, 6, and then like 10 or something like that.
That might be the
I'm thinking of favorite enemy. Huh?
Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, no, that's for favorite enemy, I think. Anyway, Yeah, I have it for forest.
Okay.
Yeah, when you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you remain alert to danger. This is like a key thing about his natural explorer ability. And the thing is also, if Bell travels alone, he can move stealthily at a normal pace.
So yeah, he could technically
you
scout.
choose an additional favorite terrain at 6th and 10th A. So yeah, you can get 2 more. You have another favorite terrain as well.
Oh, I might not have put it down from the guide plan I have. One second, I'll pull that up.
No. If you can naturally be stealthy, it's probably actually good for you to actually just scout ahead to see like if we do have like an army and what we have to deal with really.
The B from the 10th level. Okay, for that, I think... Okay, yeah, it's grasslands I put down.
Okay. Well, hey,
Let me add that to my sheet. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not getting another level.
You're at level 9.
I thought you said.
You're not.
Yeah, the game's supposed to go to about level 10 is what you said originally, I think.
Yeah, you're at level 9.
Oh. Okay.
So, once you get last level, it will get 1 more terrain. But yeah, so you guys can send A ahead to scout if you want, or you could all try moving stealthily together.
How confident are you you'll make it back safe?
I have 19 decks.
I feel confident.
And I'm proficient in stealth. So pretty confident.
I second that.
All right, we've got Ryan agreeing to let Bell stealth. Anyone else in agreement?
Go for it if you're confident.
May as well.
Alrighty.
All right.
So
are you
I
all going to stay in
will.
the swamp, or are you guys going to like move out of the swamp and then send Bell ahead?
Well, the whole point was to check and see if the army's even still coming.
Yeah. Or if they're trying to siege us out or like try to like cut us off because if it is just cutting us off, I think it's better if we just try to, go around them by like, being on the other side of the river
Yeah.
and then just, going up here
All
and
right,
then
Bell.
just, Draconic Spirit and just whoop over here and
Yeah,
just
because I
leave.
could scout ahead a bit and also just have like one of Marcus Crows with me just to see with me.
Not sure how far his crow can go from him before he has to go back.
Or
I mean,
just
I
Marcus
can
as
take
Crow.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Marcus
can
has
take
crow,
it and
right.
follow him.
Yep. Marcus can just go bird mode.
All right, Bell.
Okay.
Go ahead and move up the road.
Right, I will move up the
I'll
road
let
a
you know when
little
to
bit.
stop.
Right. Oop.
And stop.
Right.
All right, getting to here. As you have proceeded further down the road, making your way, trying to stay stealthy as possible, you travel for about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. You suddenly become overwhelmed with a sense of dread. You can feel that something is further ahead on the path, just slightly ahead.
Something, someone, many someones.
Your ranger senses don't tell you much beyond that. You need to get closer and see with your own eyes.
Alright, I will be sneaky deaky and sneak
Give me a
forward.
stealth check.
Sneaky deaky.
24. Okay. You move into the woods slightly a little bit, and further up the road, you can see you can see a small undead army.
Are they on this side of the river or the other?
The side of the river you're on.
Okay.
What you see is that of a small undead army. Banners sway in the breeze, with many troops gathered about. The army is full of 24 skeletons, bows in their hands. Wights stand ready in armor with swords in their hilts. You count 12 and then some. The blood-red eyes of 12 vampire spawn glisten every few seconds. In addition, you spot 6 soldiers in sanguine-colored armor, and a flock of ravens caw and circle the army overhead. Sitting in the center of this force is a humanoid figure with pale skin dressed fully in armor that you recognize as once being worn by Edmund. The man is obviously Strahd von Zarovich. He sits atop a flaming steed with 4 horses parallel to him. The riders could not be any more different from one another, though. Atop the first horse, next to Strahd, is a large, hairy figure in blood-red armor sucking the blood from a freshly killed human male. He holds the body like one would a chicken breast, showing little effort in holding up an entire body. Next to him sits a hooded figure with embers floating off his sleeves and a large fire spirit levitating behind him. The figure glazes down occasionally at a tome that floats beside him. Next sits a dusk elf you are too familiar with. He constantly scans the area around him, and sometimes it feels as though his gaze is piercing right through you. Finally, last in the line is a woman with pink hair, yellow plants growing from her skin, with a bow made of dark birch resting on her back. She seems to be making arrows, each having some of the flowers growing out of her. Seeing this image causes you to think back to some of the foreign memories in your mind, Belle, standing beneath those banners, enemies across from you. But now you are hiding from them, as if looking at a reflection. The banners of this army consist of 3 distinct types. The first is a red banner, with a black raven with its wings spread out atop a large castle. The second is a banner of purple, with 3 gloved hands with their fingers facing towards the center. Each hand is of a different color, a dark green, a light brown, and one as dark as dusk. Finally, in the front of the army, about 60 feet ahead, is a pair of 2 figures. One has golden hair flowing down to his shoulders, dressed in the finest of silks. Next to him is a woman dressed in a ghastly wedding attire. In the hands of the woman holds one last banner, one of pure white, the sign of truce. In the man's hands, a scroll enclosed with a seal of red wax. What do you want to do, Belle?
I think
Don't
I'll
trust that
continue.
shit.
I will continue watching for a little bit before trying to head back.
Waiting for a moment, you don't see them do anything. They seem to just be waiting there.
They're waiting on us. They are
Mm,
boxing us in.
But did you not catch the last part of that?
Huh?
Did you not catch the
They
last part
want
of the
peace,
description there,
possibly.
Ryan?
It
guess
seems
maybe
that
I
they
do.
want peace.
Yeah, they are holding a white banner at the vanguard of the army.
Yeah,
What if-
fuck that.
What if I don't want peace?
Well, it's not peace. It's a truce. It's not permanent peace.
I'd like to remind what oath I've taken. Anyway, but I guess that means we could go talk to them, but we're weak. If we talk to them and they decide to like say fuck it, let's fight.
Yeah, so
We're
We're
done.
dead.
We're done.
so where are they positioned right now? So they're positioned up here.
Yes, I'm going to mark that here. Belle
Okay.
spends another hour and a half getting back to the group.
We have
Could we
actually
could we get a short rest in there?
won't do anything for me.
You
It's
could
not
get
a long
you could
rest,
get a
a
short
short
rest,
rest.
sure.
Okay. I will get a short rest in between that.
But here's my problem right now: is like
Hey,
if
you
we
did
go
not get a
up
short
and-
rest. You were the one traveling.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah,
but if we go up there and talk to
so
them, it's not a negotiation. We just have to
Yeah.
accept the truce. You know what I mean? Because if we don't accept the truce, and they can go, okay, the war continues, let's fight right now, and they can just kill us all.
Exactly.
So if we
We
go
have
up
less
there,
going around.
yeah, but the thing is that we maneuver around them, we can just,
my point is if we are going to go up there, we have to go there understanding that we're discussing terms, but we are ultimately taking a truce.
oh, hell yeah, I get to
Otherwise, we do have to go around because
reroll one of those.
We're just- we at least need to get out of this swamp so that we can do a long rest before we meet with that powerful of a group.
If we can even, before we even consider this, we need to sit our
Yeah.
asses down.
Well,
Yeah, we need-
the swamp.
Yeah.
Is if you guys can get up to like, the swamp ends at about here. This is where the swamp ends.
Wait, so could you put like a? So they're right here, right?
Where the green mark is, yes.
Yeah, so right here. So that actually causes a problem. Can we not? We can't get to Argynvost from before there.
No.
Um,
Argos was on a plateau up here that you have to climb up.
Then we have an option here. We could stop here and do a long rest, right? Let me go up a circle. We could stop here and do a long rest somewhere in that area. Because if we don't do that, with them being here, that means we do have to trek. God damn it. That means we do have to go all the way past the like ford here. We do have to go through the center of this thick forest. And either go through it all the way to Vallaki or go through it and then cross the river again. But honestly, even then, our only option is to go to Vallaki. Because there's no way with all the precognition that group has that we could cross behind them and they wouldn't know and just come talk to us. The only way we dodge them is a big dodge. You know what I mean?
hmm
Yeah,
It'd
we
be
need to
miles
swing
between
wide
us.
if we want to avoid this conversation completely.
Yeah, so I think it might be best just to like get up out of the swamp, long rest, so that we all have our abilities, and then so that way we
Okay.
can say no.
Okay, but here's the thing: is us being here doesn't stop them from actually just approaching us or noticing us and approaching us downward. They know we're down here, but they don't know where we're at. Now, here's something
Does it
we
have
could.
certainty?
I mean, I'm just certain that they have a general idea of where we're at.
Yeah,
My
if
problem-
they're waiting here for us instead of here, they know we're down here.
But my
'Cause
problem is
otherwise
that,
they'd be waiting outside the exit to Arkansas. So
but my problem is this giant friggin' forest, right?
Mhm.
This is Barovia. I don't need to have in-depth knowledge of this forest to know that you go this deep into a forest in Barovia and you're gonna run into scary shit. So I'm not convinced that we'll even get our long rest over here without being molested. So
God damn it!
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay, then if you're so worried about that, why don't we take the Draconic Spirit? Like I will recycle my spell slots, and what we do is we go up.
yeah, I can fly myself up there as well, naturally.
Like the duration is an hour, and it does have a fly speed of 60, so like 120 per 120 per action, you know, for a dash. That could that could take us up like fairly decently before like, you know,
think it
we
could
really
get
have
us-
to go away.
if you think you could get us up here to where we could just walk to Arkenvostal,
Mm.
then that'd be great. Because, you know, if Strahd really wants to talk to us, then he can get off his ass, he can come all the way around, and he can get to the edge of the sunlight, and then we can go
Yeah,
talk to him.
and get flashbanged.
Like, if he really wants to talk to us that badly, then we would have time to prepare ourselves, we would have time to rest in the safety of the sun, and then if
Draconic Spirit
Strahd,
is
like,
a large creature, it can only fit one person.
he was
Yeah,
talking
but,
about
like, yeah, I was talking about like us making like a trip back and forth.
yeah.
Like
Um,
nothing stops A for using like, you know, whatever kind of like nature rolls or something else, or one of us to like, you know, down here in Brez to find like, oh, here's a low point that we can just, you know, go up to here and just kind of maneuver our way around, or go up
yeah, I
to
forgot
a
to
higher
mention,
point.
Irina does, like, after, like, those 2 hours go by and Belle does get back, Irina does, like, after having looked through her spell book that she got, she does find a spell for, a spell called Leomin's Tiny Hut.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
well,
Let's say- here's my thing.
well, then we can technically long rest then.
But,
Or, sorry, it's just called Tiny Hut nowadays.
Yeah, but still, Tiny Hut allows us to actually long rest without actually dealing with any problems.
what did Leomund do to get his name taken out of it?
Well, it doesn't allow all of us because it's a 10-foot radius, so 20 feet, that would fit most of us.
Okay.
I mean, I can sleep outside for a couple
How-
hours.
how-
I'll be fine.
Well,
Yeah, I don't
the
sleep
thing is that
either.
you can't enter if you aren't like the one that started in there. So, okay, let's think about it like this. It's 20-foot radius. The only things that are large is Jack. So we have,
Actually, so 20-foot radius is 40
But
feet.
before Monica's plan, I drew a circle over Arkenvost. Let's say this is the radius of the sun over it, light over it, right? We could rest here. Assuming the plan is feasible, and then if Strahd still thinks we're in Berez and he's waiting here on us, we can then, once we're done resting, come down here ourselves and come up behind him and still talk to him.
Hey, Monica, do you have Twin Spell?
I do not have Twin Spell now.
I was going to say, could you just summon 2 dragons?
I don't think Twin Spell
I don't think-
works with summons.
I don't think Twin Spell works on summons. Yeah.
It doesn't work on things that have area effect and that, or things that can target objects for some reason.
Let me check here. Twin Spell. Whenever you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have
It's for targeting
range of
spells,
spells.
so it doesn't count for summons.
Yeah. Tragically.
Cowardice on the part of the system.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's also pure cowardice to not have you having sorcery point access to anything above 5th level. But that's a topic for like another time. Because the thing is that if we do maneuver because the thing is I feel like maneuver around's way better for us
Alright,
than
also-
to
Since you guys seem to have forgotten, there's also one other thing you guys forgot about. There is also a small house here that you vacated.
Oh yeah, specifically what's her face's house, Babel the Sagas.
To be fair, it's been like a month and a half.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, I think it's been more than a month and a half.
It's a pretty gross and pretty crowded building, but you could also have some people sleep in there. So you have tiny hut and that house.
Get rid of that draconic spirit. We don't need that.
Also, hold on. 20-foot radius. I thought I saw the 10-foot thing, and I was wrong.
Yeah.
Well, 10-foot
Yeah, 'cause
radius is 20 feet. So. That's
Yeah,
just-
because I'm fairly certain 20-foot radius looks like that. So like, you know, I think that's fine. Everyone can fit in there, including Jack.
Me.
Yeah. The boys who don't sleep, which is us two, and we could just sit in a building.
Tiny hut's not 20 feet. Where is this 20 feet thing from?
Because I added it together, so it's 20 feet
okay.
diameter.
Well, for tiny hut here, it says
No.
10-foot radius hemisphere.
No, tiny hut's smaller than that, my friend. I'm looking at images here for that.
Then why does the spell description here say 10-foot radius? Which 10-foot radius means half the distance is 10 feet. Oh wait. Okay,
No.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
10
that's
feet.
10 feet.
Yeah,
The spell
Yeah,
is
yeah,
10
never
feet.
mind. Yeah,
20 feet diameter.
yeah. Gotcha. Mix that up.
Which would cover. It-
Like, I think we could actually all fit in that besides Jack.
yeah.
Unless fucking Ed wants to just sleep on top of the horse.
I mean, I could.
You could not, unless because of the mosquitoes as I described.
Could knock
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Or knock
We
out.
could stack up. We could stack up like sardines. Who wants to sleep on top of who?
Like the image I posted.
Wait, Azoth, quick, turn into a crow.
Again, I don't sleep. But, like,
Tiny hut's crazy.
Irina, it's for the sake of the party.
We have to snuggle, Irina. Come here.
We have to snuggle. It's for the sake of the party. Come on.
Strahd just like viciously gets mad for a second, goes like, "What was that?"
Ezek just like, no, it should have been me. I'm the pro-con here. I'm the cis-con here.
So yeah, you guys you gonna sleep in the tiny hut, I suppose?
Sure.
We're just gonna have to stack up. Who wants to like survival snuggle?
Where's Jack going in this?
You could put him in
He's
the house, I
getting
guess.
eaten by mosquitoes.
yeah, we can like open up, like fucking knock out part of the wall to make it a bigger door.
I fucking guess. You get to
Edmund,
sleep in
the
there.
horse is here.
Lord Strahd, the horse is here.
Alright, so you guys get your long rest in through tiny hut.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, actually it says in the spell description, 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome.
okay.
Alright, so after the 8 hours and long rest, what do you guys want to do now?
A long rest button on my character.
I'm still thinking we need to just do the dragon airlift.
I
Just,
think
just avoid the encounter altogether.
no. I think we're strong enough now that
Power word kill.
Thing that can one-shot me.
I think
Th-
no, I think we're strong enough now that if we need to, we can do a fighting retreat past them.
A fighting retreat past them. That's not a retreat. That's a breakthrough.
I'm gonna disregard your criticism and just move on.
Yeah, he's right.
Who's right?
Y'all can decide that. I know what I
Well,
said.
you guys know Strahd is a very honorable person. He does honor his word, so the truce is the banner. The truce banner is at least legit. You can know.
I'm down. I have all my smites back. I'm down for talking.
Fuck that. I'm not talking with the leech.
That's fine. I'll do the talking because that always goes well.
I refuse to negotiate with a fucking leech that caused all this trouble.
This is why I have to hold your rebellion together.
Yeah,
I also
but-
don't think he'll enjoy talking to me very much.
But remember your oath. Can you really just declare peace now, or a truce?
Elf Sun Tzu's Art of War. Declare peace so you can stab him in the back and do more war.
Alright, so I guess we'll do a tally. Who wants to go to the truce? Or at least consider... You know, it's just consider what they want
It's a
us to
talk.
talk. Yeah.
Let's talk about it as a talk. We're just talking to him. No one's agreed to a truce yet. I'm for talking.
Alright, it's 1.
Fuck the leech. I'm out.
Azoth, I have not heard anything from you two.
I'm sorry, could you repeat? I was spacing out a
Do
bit.
you two wish to go speak with Strahd, or do you want to just run away from him?
I am in favor of not speaking with him.
Okay. It's 1, 2. I got 2. I got 2 in favor. Monica's a 3. Ryan, you're already outvoted.
Okay, well then, how are we getting around him? Because I'm not going through that forest.
Berlin Dragon
Okay.
Airlift.
Yeah, we can just, through here.
Okay, follow-up question. What happens if he moves his nice green line from here to here? Are we gonna just keep Berlin Draconic airlifting everywhere? I just want to know for future for this plan.
I mean, if it's towards Argynvossel, it's that's an actual fight. But something like this, it's probably a whole lot funny. It's probably a whole lot better just to just maneuver around.
Yeah, you guys need work out the logistics of this. You guys want to go around him. I'm just trying to ask the questions of how we're gonna make this work. Because once we get to Argynvossel, he could just. I think it's only one way in and out, so he could just go boop. So I just want to make sure that's where we want to go before we go there.
I could probably ride. I mean, you'd have to carry Jack with the dragon's claws or some shit.
Here's the windmill.
I mean, you can still grab without doing damage.
I mean, or I should say the ruins the windmill. What
Actually,
is
wait a
this terrain
second.
like here?
Wait, actually, hold on. We can carry 2 people at a time. The dragon carries one person with its claws, and then the other person rides.
All right. I'll also just throw this out. Do you guys want to? Do you want to consider the NPCs as votes, or do you want to just consider this a meta vote?
I think the players have spoken.
Let's see.
We know what
let's see-
Isaac is going to say, and we.
Let's see what the NPCs have to say. Let's see here.
Well, okay. If we're going back to this, Azoth, what did you want to do? Did you want to go talk to Strahd, or do you want to avoid that?
I mean, I feel like the main reason we wanted to avoid it is because we didn't want to go in fucking half dead with no slots. At this point, if we go to Argynvossel, he knows that we live there. So he'll just move. It feels like it's just delaying the inevitable. You can't really get out of it unless we go completely somewhere else.
Yeah, that's pretty much. That was pretty much the mindset I had for Irina, and then Isaac would just agree with whatever Irina wants.
Like,
I
what
will
is
say
the
that
thing that we want to do after this? And where is it?
We were going to go reconsecrate the tree, I assume, and then climb the mountain.
I will say there is one benefit to if we sneak off to Argynvossel first. Is Strahd might just go okay, and he'll come around, right? And he'll just cut off the pass, so we have to talk to him. But here, what's behind us is a shitty swamp. What would be behind us here would be a sunlight-covered citadel full of our allies.
We'll be in
So,
a better position,
okay.
yeah. But
we might
Okay.
be more comfortable having the conversation here.
Okay, the one thing to also think about here is that if he's out here, then that means the only person that would be maybe watching us with scrying would be Magyar. But
I-
but the thing is that we don't know if he has like the most accurate ways of contacting Strahd or the best ways of contacting him. So we can maneuver
He has
around
Animal
him.
Messenger. It would be really easy for him.
I think we
To
go.
back
I think
to the
I'm changing my.
description again. The 4 people. There were several writers with Strahd. It was Magyar,
Kravik,
Ravik,
Gleba.
not Gleba. No, Gleba's not
Oh, well, misunderstood.
there. Cielo and Rahadin.
Okay, so him and Magyar aren't there, so there shouldn't be anyone actually scrying on us. So we can actually maneuver around
I think that they're only going
be
to.
out of their radar for a little bit.
I think it's okay to go to Argavastal. I think this conversation's still going to happen, but I think that we'll have a better place to fall back to if things go bad. Because Argavastal will be right behind us. Because I do genuinely think he's just gonna go up, boop, 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 and get as close as he can without getting burnt by the sun. But at least we'll have Argavastal behind us to run away to if things go shitty. So yeah, I think I'm changing my vote over to go to Argavastal just for that reason, because I don't think we're gonna miss the conversation. So.
Okay. Well, flying from where you are, the spell will not last long enough to get you up to Argavastal. You'll need to move further up at least before you fly up.
I mean, that's fine as long as we all get like a decent length away.
Yeah, because like my thing wasn't to really like what's it called?
If you go to here and then fly up, you could probably get a person per cast.
How many do we have in total, other than me? Because I can just go up myself.
Mm-hmm.
You have Irina, Ezek, so it's 2 for the NPCs. You have Arthur, Bell, Edmund, and Cat.
Well, technically, if we're going to that sort of thing, with that sort of logic, then that like I would basically only be taking like 1 or 2 people per cast. I'd basically burn through almost all my spell slots doing that then.
Well, we get back to Argavastal. You can just go bed as soon as we're done. Get a long rest in.
Yeah, but who knows if there's some scouts up ahead that would like either harass us or basically call.
To remind you, to get from the crossroads here to Argavastal, you guys recall that the time to get there is another 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Okay.
At a normal small travel group speed.
They will see us doing this as well, though. This isn't going to be.
There's no way that they won't find out. That's what I'm
this
saying.
Isn't going to be solid.
Yeah.
But the thing is, even if he moves here, if he's really intent on talking to us, if he's willing to wait, then we get to choose when to talk to him because we're in this protection of the sun. He's not going to come into that just for a conversation. You know what I mean? So, we should be able to like delay ourselves long enough to get you 8 hours to get your spell slots back before we go talk to them. This plan's janky, but I think it actually works just fine. I think everyone will be satisfied with the end of this plan.
Alright, is everyone
I
in
think
agreement?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Over the next couple hours, you guys are able to get yourselves up to Argavastal, and eventually you make it up there and into the inside the keep.
Yeah. Let me like how many times would you say it actually would take for me to use summon Draconic Spirit to like grab someone and take them back and so on and so forth?
If it's sense, I'll say that you can do 2 people per ride.
People per ride, okay.
And it's and that's 2 people per cast, so that would mean 1, 2, 3. And you need to do it at least 3 times.
3 times? Okay. I just want to run it through to like actually like have it like somewhat accurate. So let's just
And so burn up your spell slots or your sorcerer points, and you might have enough.
Yeah, there goes that. There's 7 down, then there's 1 back, and then let's burn a 3rd level just to give myself 5 back. Okay. Then there's the one burnt again. And there's the other one back. Then 7 gone. Okay. Okay. You said it was about 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I use it 3 times. Not as bad as what I thought it was. There was only 1 3rd level spell slot, and all my 5th levels are gone.
Still probably best for you to sleep up so we're fully ready for Strahd encounter.
Yeah, it's not as economically hard as I thought it was going to be. Like, because I thought it was going to be way more costly, but nope.
It would have been more costly had you done it from Perez.
Yeah, from there, yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
Cat goes and lays down. What are the rest of you guys doing in the meantime?
I'm also going to rest. I need my shit.
I'm actually gonna stand watch. Like I'm gonna go with me with one of the top towers of the keep.
Having the ballista ready.
The
Just to keep eyes and see if
are
I-
prepared now.
Yeah, the
But,
ballistas are repaired, so you'd have ballistas ready.
I don't think Strahd's undead army can get within ballista range of the keep without burning alive. Strahd might be able to, but I don't know about his army. So I'm just watching to see if I can see like banners down the hill, marching towards us. So just to know if our assumption about him coming to talk to us here is right.
Okay. I would say after like 4 hours, you do see some banners moving up in the distance.
Okay. He'll probably stop outside the sunlight range, but we can go talk to him once we're ready.
Yeah. By hour 6, they have set up camp not too far from Argynvostholt.
Gotcha.
You even see a wolf go in and like howl from inside the next to like where the statue is outside of Argynvostholt, and then run back out.
You know what? I should have taken that heavy crossbow.
I mean, what you should honestly do is shoot the ballista at that wolf. Teach it a lesson.
Fucking atomize it?
well, if it's a werewolf, it's not gonna do anything.
You know what? Shit, I'll take one shot at the werewolf just to show me new business. What do I roll
Wait,
for shooting a ballista?
how many ballista bolts do we have?
Enough for me to shoot one.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to just cut down another tree.
I'll take a pot shot. Just to let Strahd know that this fort is not to be trespassed on. I'll take a shot at the wolf. The ballista. What do I roll for that mist?
1 second here. Thought I put this in the game, but I guess I did not yet.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait till the frickin' siege on the fortress again.
I do not have I thought I added ballista to this game. What the heck? Yeah, there it is. Okay. There you go.
Well, that I can see the bio and info, nothing else.
Oh. Okay. Click. Now you can. Click where it says bolt.
Second. Alright, I'll take one shot. 20.
Alright, you kill the wolf. It was just a normal wolf.
How badly does it die? Like, how jibbed is it?
I think it looks like that one area in Dark Souls 3 where there's just all those bodies just skewered by like great arrows.
Oh yeah, that area fucks.
So
There's back to Strahd camp, like, our scout's not reported back. It's been a while.
who
Could just been a random wild wolf.
Leave it there. Leave me a message to the others.
After a while, you see Godfrey go out and remove the ballista ball and take the wolf
Just
off.
take it back.
Take it, like, remove it from the premise. He's cleaning up. He takes it off into the woods and drops it off and comes back. Look, man, he tries to keep this place clean, okay? You're getting blood everywhere.
You know what? It's pest control.
So yeah, 8 hours go by. Cat's awake now. What else you guys gonna do?
I am
now?
also awake, I assume.
What's up?
I'm also awake, I assume.
You woke up like 2 hours before that, yeah. 'Cause you
Oh,
don't need
right,
the full 8
because I-
hours, remember?
Oh yeah.
Well, I suppose at this point, all that's left to do is go out there and talk to him.
I noticed that I'm not resistant to necrotic. I just realized.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
Alright, you guys ready to go out and talk to him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys leave the radius of the sun, and you guys come across the army having reestablished itself. And as described before, you see 60 feet ahead of the army is a pair of two figures, one with golden hair flowing down to his shoulders, dressed in the finest of silks, and then next to him is a woman dressed in ghastly wedding attire. You easily recognize these two figures now that you've got them up close. One is a ally of yours, or you believe to be an ally. That is oh my god. One of them is Esker, the vampire who did not snitch on Edmund and Arthur when they were attempting their daring rescue. The other is Shasha Ivoskova, the first bride of Strahd. In the hands of Esker is a scroll with a wax seal enclosing it, while Sasha holds the white peace banner. So they are the first people to approach if you decide to get once you get closer. How close do you decide to get to these guys?
Right on him.
Oh, okay. Ballsy fucker.
Mm-hmm.
All right, getting close to them. Yeah, like I said, none of the undead have all their swords are sheathed. All the bows are not knocked. They're just at the ready. Approaching Esker and Tasha, Esker finally has a small smirk on his face. Ah, there you are. I was wondering where you had gone off to. We were waiting for you down along the river, but it seems like you went around us.
Well,
Yeah, we did.
my companion Edmund was saying we dealt so much with mosquitoes, he wanted a break before we talked to a leech.
Now, I'm not sure who he's referring to. If it's, does that count to me?
Hey,
Depends on your behavior.
technicality?
Because
Association.
Also, who is this guy?
Oh,
Bridge is the blonde vampire boy.
You recall seeing him. You met him at the dinner briefly.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I think I remember. I can't. I don't remember if names were said. They might have been, but it was very brief.
He was like, "Oh my dear, it hurts my heart, my unbeating heart to hear you say that. I am Esker."
Okay.
But pleasantries will have to be shared for another time. We are here for strict business today, I'm afraid. And with that, he holds up a scroll.
I definitely would say it's a little bit more different than business. Business involves more mercantile things.
Business can be a wide variety of things, my dear. And with that, he breaks the seal off the scroll. You see, my lord here has decided he wants to come to terms with you. He has grown tired of this game and wishes for it to end.
I highly doubt that.
So long as you agree to his terms, that is.
And what are those terms?
As
Are
he
you going to
unrolls
read
the
them out?
scroll. I'm glad you asked, my dear. I, Strahd von Zarevich, Lord of Barovia and Protector of the Realm, recognize the party consisting of Sir Edmund of House Claudius, Sir Arthur of Cormier, Lady Katarina of the Dragon Lord House Tchaikovsky, Marcus of the Sword Coast. Please turn off your phones. I'm busy right now.
My bad. Sorry.
And Bellocate of the Feywild. Lord Strahd has called for the following terms. The party, consisting of these individuals, will hereby be declared exile for their crimes they have committed against Barovia and its people. The party will be given 48 hours to depart from the lands of Barovia. They may spend these 48 hours to conclude any businesses they have in these lands, as well as say goodbye to any acquaintances. The party will be considered exile until the end of their days. Should they return to the lands of Barovia, they will be put to death. The party will return the remaining gold and other valuables they have stolen from the treasury of Barovia, in addition to revealing who they have traded any gold with. The party will confess to the people of Valaki their crime of murder against Victor Valakovich. The tome belonging to Lord Strahd shall be returned undamaged. The party will turn over the symbol of Ravenkind undamaged. The party will be allowed to keep any other items they have acquired while in the lands of Barovia, however. The party will not be able to take Irina Koliana with them, as she is to be turned over to Lord Strahd von Zarevich. Isaac Strasny shall be arrested and will serve 4 months' time in the dungeons of Castle Ravenloft. And then finally, the party will confess the location or last known location of the criminal Rudolf von Richten. Should these terms be accepted, the party will be given full protective rights for those 48 hours. Scrying upon the party will cease immediately, and the privacy of the party will be respected in the time span. At the conclusion, or before the allotted time span, the party will gather at the gates of Ravenloft at the border of the territory. Lord Strahd will open the mist for you all, and whereupon you shall depart post-haste. Should these terms be rejected or broken upon agreement, the party shall be declared enemies of the realm. Anyone coordinating with the party shall be considered collaborators and dealt with swiftly. And with that, he rolls the scroll back up. My dear friends, this is some of the most fair terms that Lord Strahd has given to any of his visitors. I would consider them carefully.
This really doesn't seem like a truce. It seems more like a would it be?
Surrender.
Yes, this seems a bit more of a surrender or capitulation more than anything.
My
I
lord,
can't
these
help but feel
terms- are
negotiations
these-
ended when you demanded Irina.
Are these terms negotiable?
you catch Esker off guard with that one. I'm not sure. He did not say such.
We have
So-
time.
but he
We
saw-
have time. Go ask your lord. Shoo. Ask him if they're negotiable. We'll be here.
Yeah, so we are here waiting, and we have plenty of resources to be here for a long time.
After saying that, Arthur.
Esker
Like-
raises an eyebrow to when you say that, Cat, and he turns to Sasha. Sasha, please keep guest company in the meantime. I need to speak with Lord Strahd.
But after saying all
he
that,
gives
Arthur.
you all a bow and begins to walk away.
After Arthur saying all that, Arthur like elbows Edmund, and then with like a smirk, he says, "Trust me on this."
Okay. Worst comes to worst, and I'm just going to like lean over, whisper. Worst comes to worst, you inconvenience him, which will entertain me greatly.
I mean, I mean, the worst comes like Cat kind of like also just interjects in the conversation and basically says that well, if worst comes to worst, it's probably going to be a similar situation than what happened at the dinner.
Well, we didn't have a small son at the dinner, did we?
No, we did not. We also did not have, of course, a pocket son with us as well.
Pocket Sun's so nice.
I
With
think
that,
we have
after,
better odds this time.
After a couple minutes of speaking with Strahd, you see his scowl intensify when Esker begins speaking with him. And then Esker, after a minute, comes back. Lord Strahd says he is willing to negotiate some terms. Which of the terms do you wish to negotiate on?
Oh, I already know.
I
Do you have a quill?
No, he did not give me a quill.
I'm sure Strahd. I'm sure Magyar has. Go ask him.
Tell him to go get one because we do have some things to write down.
Legal terms have to be written down.
Yes, contracts are binding by quill and paper, not by word of mouth.
And with that, he said just turns and flicks his fingers, and you see a skeleton go up the Magyar. I'm sorry, I'm getting very tired of running back and forth. I'm going to let the help take care of that.
I didn't know your kind got tired.
My kind, first off.
Bored is a. I think boredom's probably the better emphasis. No.
You see Sasha's just been standing there holding the white banner, just being quiet the whole time, not speaking.
Do your arms get tired, miss?
No.
Okay.
It's best you don't speak with her. She's trying to not expose herself, as Esker whispers to you all. And gives you all a wink. With that, eventually a skeleton approaches with a quill and some extra parchment.
I'll take a piece of parchment and a quill, and I already have 3 terms to write down. Term number 1 I write down is that Lord Strahd von Zarevich must give us his unconditional surrender as the victorious forces who have defeated him. Term number 2 is that he must accept that Irina, along with all her past and future reincarnations' hearts, will forever be out of his reach and revoke his love for her. And term 3 is that all vampires in Barovia must accept their final deaths and nakedly walk into the sun above Argonval.
Cat was also just going to interject. Cat was also going to write something down. And it was specifically whatever leftover experimentations or leftovers of draconic research and like pretty much the stuff that resulted in like her and things like her existing in the world be destroyed and burned to ashes. Nothing left of it. And anyone in the realm that has information or specifically researches that is either cut down or locked away forever.
Does anyone else have any terms to put down on this paper?
I have one. And I'm going to scroll down, cede the rulership of Barovia to House Claudius.
We're just taking the piss out of this, man.
Yeah, so
we're
also,
declaring war in style.
We already did. I mean, you already did when you grabbed the glass and said like, "What is a vampire? Nothing more than a leech."
As you guys are writing that one down, Arthur's over both your shoulders, like, "Oh, that's a good ideas." Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna write all these down. So first one was, Lord Strahd must give us his unconditional surrender. Then
he's still gonna rip this up after 2.
Strahd must.
I mean, yeah. 2's the one where he's like, okay, yeah, no, someone's getting power word kill.
All past and future reincarnations. Hearts do not belong to him. And disavow his love for her. 3 was all vampires must walk naked into the sun and accept final death. 3, Strahd.
Once you hand this over to, when you hand this over
I'm compiling all of it.
I know, but Esker's gonna, as you're compiling it, Esker's gonna be reading it. And he gets to the third point. Does Does that include me?
I suppose that's negotiable too, depending on your behavior.
And Sasha, who?
I'm of
Depending on behavior.
the opinion that they can be held until we can figure out a way to remove their curse for their cooperativeness. Personally,
As what,
fine. Addendum,
as what Arthur said, it's all negotiable.
except those who helped us based on good behavior.
I would strike the word "helped us"
Yeah.
for
Except,
their own sakes.
except
I
those
think-
who we kind of like.
Except for those we hold a personal favor towards.
for those we think are pretty all right.
For those we find mildly attractive.
Research to Lady Katerina.
Wait, Arthur. I think I have the answer.
Since you said that, I'll post Esker's art for you again.
Actually, Ryan, I think I have a good way to phrase this. Save for the two who were very polite during our writing.
I just said the ones we kind of like. This is Arthur writing this. Don't expect perfect penmanship. Rulership of Barovia will be ceded
To House Claudius, specifically Edmund.
and preferably Edmund. I like that guy. P.S.
I love the idea that you wrote that down like Edmund.
Yes.
I like that guy.
Edmund is not allowed to read this. Alright, anything else? Anyone else got anything?
Bell. Marcus.
I think Marcus's box is already ticked off of every vampire walks into the sun and dies.
Yeah, I'm good.
I can extend
like when
it
Marcus
to-
Scott was like, ah yes, the undead killing themselves for me. Perfect.
He'd probably just entirely cross out the part about Van Richten.
Yeah, okay.
Van Richten will be pardoned.
Like he'll just like take the quill and just scribble that part.
Yeah,
out.
just cross that off. Yeah, no deal on
Van
that.
Richten and Ezek will be pardoned.
Van Richten and Ezek will be pardoned. The murder of Victor will be forever acknowledged to totally have been
As a
not been our
heroic
fault.
act.
To not
As
been our fault.
justified?
Alright, anything else?
I think I'm good. I think I'm satisfied with this.
Alright,
I can't got what she wanted.
I'm gonna post this in the Discord mist
Mm-hmm. Okay.
right now. Oh, let me fix that really bad typo on love there.
You also forgot Cat's amendment too.
Oh, what did Cat want?
Cat
Wait, no, the Tronic.
all
Tronic
Draconic
remnants.
research should be destroyed.
Oh, I
And
said
anyone,
that
and any
correctly.
practitioners
see.
executed
Oh, I see
or
there, yeah. Okay.
jailed.
Oh, but I did miss that.
Yeah.
And anyone
Yeah.
involved executed. I did miss that part.
Executed or jailed permanently.
Also,
I just said it handed
Edmund's
over to
with a-
Katarina.
Edmund spelled with a U, not an O.
That's okay. Arthur can't spell.
True. You know, it's funny, you spelled Edmund right after you spelled it incorrectly. You spelled P.S. Edmund correctly, and then
It's so
Before
it's
that-
so in character.
oh my god.
It's so in character.
All right, yeah. So
Freaking Strahd's
you
gonna
hand-
be
you
like,
hand this to-
what the fuck is this?
you hand this to Esker. Esker looks through this, and he is just like, oh no, like he has to go hand this back to Strahd.
I'm actually gonna look at Esker and say, I think you should have a skeleton to Strahd.
He might smack you for even letting us write this. You should send a
He-
skeleton.
Send a skeleton to give this to Strahd.
He just like slowly like nods his head and just gives it to the skeleton without even looking at the skeleton. You see him like
I'm going to
if
get
if
like
a vampire
good...
could sweat, Esker would be sweating buckets.
Freaking like
I have the mental image of just like Edmund standing on a horse trying to watch this skeleton as it walks off.
It's the skeleton.
Yeah, no, he hears him posting in the Discord.
And as the skeleton starts to walk back towards Strahd, Arthur's actually going to like wave at Strahd.
Cat decides to like just
When you wave at him,
entertain
you
us a
see
little.
him like whisper to Hravik and point at you. And you see Hravik.
Cat-
You see Hravik lick his lips.
To kill that.
Freaking like, like all I can just see is like cat just like talking to Esker like kind of like across like the boundary or whatever, kind of like the liner to go like, so how's how's been the rest of your morning?
It was going well until that just happened.
Well,
As you would then see behind him, the skeleton is handed to Strahd.
Oh
Well-
no!
well, maybe peace terms should be a little bit more middle ground instead of one-sided. Maybe we wouldn't have retorted with something also one-sided.
You watch as Strahd begins to read the parchment, and he reads quietly, and just continues to read. And for a moment, everything kind of grows quiet. All you guys can hear is the wind blowing and a bird chirp for a moment. As Strahd then finally lowers the parchment, and for the first time you've all ever encountered, he laughs. He laughs and laughs, and it echoes throughout the area. A
This is
sound
somehow
you have never
scarier.
heard, either in the tome or out of the tome. It's haunting for a moment. You see all of the vampires tense up at hearing this laugh.
Esker, when was the last time he laughed in your presence?
No.
Or should I say, I think it'd be better to ask, when was the last time he laughed this hysterically?
Esker just looks at you, Edmund, and just goes, "Never."
Oh,
Seems about right. I think we've done a good job in entertaining him.
And finally, the laughter subsides, but the echo goes out for one last second. You watch as Strahd clicks on the reins of his nightmare, and the flaming horse trots forth past all of his members of his army, and comes up to the line that you guys have drawn between you and Esker and Sasha.
and I will meet him.
I think he's meeting us.
Yeah. I think he's just meeting all of us to where Esker's at and Sasha.
As he rolls up, you see him clutching the parchment in hand. He dismounts his horse. And you watch as, from his hands, he holds the parchment out, and it burns in his hands into ash. You all have 48 hours. Do with what you want with the rest of your remaining lives. We are now at war. Prepare yourselves. You have read my tome. You know what I am willing to do. Your friends, your allies, they will be brought to justice, and your heads will be on spikes by the end of the month.
I
You know
thought
that
we
won't
were
stop me, right?
I thought we were already at war.
He chuckles again. Your friend Edmund's declaration of war is nothing but a child pretending to be at war. Now you will see what it means to truly be at war. The Inquisition will deal with your allies. I hope you don't have anyone you care truly about. As I said, 48 hours. Finish what business you have. And with that, he
Will
gets...
the Inquisition be moving immediately or after that time frame?
As I said, I'm a man of my word. None of my forces will strike until the 48 hours are over. starting. And with that, he looks up at the sun hidden behind the clouds and fog. No.
Wait, we're no longer under scrying. We have contacts to meet.
And with that, he mounts his nightmare once again.
We have 48 hours to do two things specifically. We need to find the third Fane, and we need to go talk to those vampire hunters.
We also need to get the Wizards of Wine evac fucking immediately.
You also
Yeah.
still need to get find the sword as well.
Yep.
Fuck,
we have-
you're right. We are not climbing that mountain in 48 hours.
We need the sword.
We need the sword.
I mean, okay. Whenever it comes down to it, though, we could still like whenever it comes down to it. So we have the Inquisition. If we can like because the whole thing is that like we could do something to just like us being on a time limit doesn't mean like what's it called? We couldn't just still dick around and just kind of gut the Inquisition, Like,
but
actually...
allies that we have could start dropping like flies while in places where we're not.
Yeah.
So it might just be worse for us to not just try to rush this. I think we deal with the sword first, because that's the thing that's going to take the longest.
Mhm.
And then we see how much time is left. Where were the vampire hunters at? Were they like...
I can ride for the vampire hunter.
I think they weren't they like close to Barovia? Yeah, right here, the red square here.
Respectfully, Edmund, you are a pseudo-undead. You're not the best person to talk to this vampire.
That's fair. I feel like, Marcus and Bell should probably go there. We can get the Wizards of Wine, and then we can try to... Oh, wait, Marcus can fly. He can go make contact alone, hopefully.
It would probably be better for Marcus to do Wizards of Wine.
I mean, can't he just send, like, a regular bird there to carry a message?
Well, the other thing as well is that he can also just go over there, go caw, and then they go like, ah, yes, and then they all just scatter.
Yeah, I don't have a regular bird.
With that,
Wait, you do or don't have a regular bird?
I do. I don't have a regular one. I've got the familiar bird, but it can't go too far away from me. I
Never
don't
seen
remember
so
how
many
far. I think it's like
vampires
100 feet.
He'd have to
Gotcha.
go himself.
as Strahd mounts his nightmare and turns, he whistles for his army, and they all begin to get in formation and begin to march away.
I think... Sorry, I had the phone call come in. Yeah. I think we could do that. I think we could send a single person to go talk to the vampire hunters. The only danger there is there's some kind of quest involved there, and in that case, one person's not going to do it alone.
I mean, we could just point blank tell them, hey, Strahd has declared war, come to Argynvostholt, it's time.
Yeah. Maybe... Okay. Let's all go to the mountain together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that... Do we even know where the third Fane is?
Yeah, it's the tree where I got decapitated.
Right.
Yeah, it's a tree where the Wizards of Wine are at.
Right, so here's what I'm thinking. We do the mountains
do
together.
Virtue and Stone it.
We do together the mountains, and then we have most of the group, everyone but one, go to the Wizards of Wine. Because there's going to be some kind of dangerous ritual going on there, And then one person we choose, whoever we trust the most, one person can rush as fast as they can to get to the vampire hunters. And I think that person, the best person for that, would either be maybe me or Azoth.
That should probably be Azoth, specifically because he can turn into a bird and fuck off in a pinch.
Because he's also...
I was gonna say for the vampire hunters, it's actually Bell, because I was about to say
The Bell can't move as quickly as the thing. He's also Kurt.
Yeah, but like the one thing I was also going to say is that we can knock out a bunch of stuff by doing that as well, because wasn't Bell's personal quest tied to that?
I don't think we're gonna have much time for that.
I believe. But mine's actually said to be at the base of the mountain. I think from this. Oh, no, at the heart of the mountain.
So his personal quest is on the mountain we're going to.
What does it say for the personal quest?
It's the beyond Amber Gates at the heart of a mountain. Beware the choice. Beware refusing it. That's the thing.
Okay, you know, if it's saying Amber Gates, then yeah, it'd be the Amber Temple.
We could.
If you
We
all will
could
allow
flip.
me to finish up before we end the session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're got lost strategizing.
As Strahd rides off, you all find yourselves thinking a mile a minute of what plans you have left to do with these 48 hours as the war for Ravenloft begins, and we begin Act 3.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Oh man.